What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob and Melanie are going to be playing through Aeons and Legacy. This is episode 1. We're going to be playing for, I guess, a couple hours here. We're doing it live. If you're watching this later on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we go live again. We're going to try to play this whole thing live. It's something new we're going to do. Usually we play a series. We go through whole campaigns, done a bunch of them on the channel. We'll play the first 1 or 2 live maybe, or just all pre-recorded. And then we'll just record the ones later, especially because of spoilers and stuff, and usually with newer games. But this game's been out for a bit, and we'll see how it goes. If people don't want to keep following along because they don't want to be spoiled, then that's okay. Maybe we'll record the last few and just post them later, and you guys can watch them whenever. But as long as people keep showing up for live streams, we'll keep playing it live. We'll do at least 1 stream a week, maybe a couple. But there are spoilers involved. Yes, thank you, Faulty Joe, for reminding. No spoilers. Wife and I just played last chapter of Legacy, and 75% through the chapter we realized we played it wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's going to happen with us too. We're going in blind. We know nothing about Aeons and Legacy other than like we've played Pandemic Legacy Season 1 and 2. Obviously Legacy elements in Gloomhaven. What else we've done Legacy? I guess the Scythe one is kind of, it's not really Legacy. The Rise of Fenris campaign, it's Legacy-ish. Yeah, there's surprises and story and stuff like that. Yeah. You're just not altering the game completely so you can't play it again or anything like that. And we're doing a fundraiser right now at the time of this being live. We're not going to have it up on the screen or anything during this stream, but it is down in the description below. We will put it up on future streams and have our little goal going. But we're like over 50% of the way there to get Clank Legacy purchased and on the channel to play through. We appreciate everyone who's supported that fundraiser so far. If you're interested, the link's down below. If not, tune in to our live stream tomorrow night. We'll be throwing it up on the screen in that one. We're playing Viticulture with Tuscany as voted on by our Patreon backers. So that's what we're playing tomorrow night at the same time as this. So 7:30 Eastern again. We're going live again tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm playing some, I just got today, Branch and Claw. Finally got it in. Thanks again to our Patreon backers. Those funds went to that. And I already scheduled a Spirit Island stream for tomorrow afternoon. But now Branch and Claw, I'll try to figure it out tomorrow morning. What from Branch and Claw I'm going to incorporate. I'll probably play one of the new spirits, try it out. See how much time I get to get that all out, read the book and all that kind of thing. But yeah, so tune in tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I'll be streaming some solo Spirit Island. And then tune in Saturday. We've already scheduled episode 2 of this. You can check all these upcoming live streams at Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. There's like an upcoming stream section, and I usually stick all our live streams in there. So you can go set reminders for the ones that work with your time zones and whatnot. And then, or you just watch them later. It's all good. Let's see. Hey, Ron, have a good morning. Awesome. I'm telling everyone this is not legit. And Ryan says, how close are you? Close to what, Ryan? Dominic says, Branch and Claw is great. Looking forward to next expansion too. Missed the Kickstarter, unfortunately. Yeah, I missed I missed the Spirit Island boat till like a couple months ago. I've been so out of it. Clank Legacy, we are... so this should make it appear. Boom. Yep. That's how close we are. So in one stream, we got over halfway there, and I'm blown away. But yeah, so we'll be running it through the next few streams. I think this weekend we might play on Sunday, possibly. We might do Clank, playing the original Clank, dusting it off, pulling it back off the shelf after it'd been dormant for like a couple of years now. But we want to get that back out, do a stream of us playing around with that, at least 2-player. And just get it back, the dust off it, get it back played, and kind of get back into it. And we'll run it during that live stream to kind of hype it up. But if you guys are interested in donating, links in the description below if you want to see us play through the entire Clank Legacy. And we don't take your money and run. We will play through it. We've done it with every game. Anybody's ever helped us purchase, we play through the whole thing. Like, you can find 40-something episodes of Gloomhaven on the channel. We played through all of Lord of the Rings, Journeys to Middle-earth, both campaigns, all the way through. All on the channel. Too Many Bones, Age of Tyranny, Tainted Grail, the whole Tainted Grail we beat. We played through the campaign. I don't know how well they say if we beat it or not, but I won't get into that. But yeah, if you're interested in Tainted Grail anytime in the future, subscribe here and go watch our playthrough at some point. I'll want to get it back to the table, do some solo or something, or watch for the next Tainted Grail content for sure when they start coming out with expansion. Yeah, whenever they do the next 2 campaigns or whatever, I want to try to get my dirty hands on those. And we'll play through that on the channel, but. All right. I wonder how sales of Aeons and how many sales of Aeons and you guys contributed to Bought it with War Eternal on Legacy yesterday. Dominant.
Oh, wow.
Man,
Wow.
during yesterday's or
Yeah.
during Sunday's stream, there was like 4 people in the chat that were like, "Yep, just ordered on Amazon. Yep, just bought it." I'm like, what the heck? Like,
Yeah.
I do like spreading the love and showing off games I like. That's why I call it Rob's Gaming Table. It's like, here's what I play on my table. I like to show off games that like I find good or we find interesting or we have fun with. Even if they're not like the biggest selling games or the hottest games or the best reviewed games and stuff. I just like playing stuff we like. And you guys recommended Aeon's End. I love deck builders, and I don't know how that one passed my radar. I do know how it passed my radar. We all know the first
Yeah, we
Aeon's
know.
End. We all know the first Aeon's End art and graphic design look like trash. The original edition of that game.
No offense to anyone that has that one.
No, but they got replacement packs. I think they sent out replacement packs to like replace all the cards in the game. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
It's like they try to cut corners there and not hire a graphic designer, I guess. But yeah, that scared me away from it. I just looked at it and was like, ugh, like this looks so amateur. But then they came out with second edition I didn't know about. And then you guys recommended Aeon's End Legacy or Aeon's End, all of it, and yeah, here we go. So thanks to Indie Boards and Cards for providing this copy to us to play through on the channel. We appreciate that. And keep an eye out. We got Aeon's End New Age also that we will be playing through the campaign of that after we play through this. So let's get down to the table, I guess. Also, shout out to our Patreon backers. If I didn't already do that, you guys are amazing. Without you, we wouldn't be playing half these games on the channel, so I appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who's watching live. Hit that like button to help other people find this on YouTube. Let's see what the chat's saying. I also just recently purchased Legacy, War Eternal, and 4 expansions. As I watch this live feed, I'm also looking on Amazon, deciding between Aeon's End Second Edition or New Age, and backing up new game. Oh, so you back the Kickstarter. So yeah, they currently have a Kickstarter going on, Aeons and Outcasts.
Oh, yes.
But I've kind of avoided anything related to that because I don't want to be spoiled yet. I want to play through Legacy first and then Aeon's End. And I hear there's like spoilers, story stuff with all the demos, the playthroughs and stuff on. Anything I turned on YouTube to try to watch anything about it was like spoiler stuff started flying at me right away.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't want to know anything right now. I'll wait. We'll be done this soon enough. And then we'll get into New Age. And then after that, I'll start hunting down Outcasts. I'm sure it's not going to be available for a few months anyway, or later in the year, or Gen Con or something. So I'll worry about that later. But if you already have played all the Aeons and stuff, I'm sure it's just more goodness. So keep an eye out for that. That's on Kickstarter right now. Okay. So let's get to it. But second edition or New Age, I don't know. Everyone, we got second edition. I bought that on and played it on the channel. And like every single stream I did playing solo or co-op of Aeon's End Second Edition, somebody would always stop in and say, "Hey, do you have New Age yet? Where's New Age? Play New Age. New Age is awesome. Get New Age." So I was like, okay, I don't know. To me, it tells me they're both good, but yeah, I haven't played New Age yet. So
Yes, can't comment on that yet.
yeah, so we can't comment yet, but if I were to choose, yeah, maybe, I don't know. They're both good starting points, I've heard, so. All right.
So pretty.
Yes, here's the box. I know, it's like, you would think not putting art on the box and just this kind of black ripply effect and then the logo. Like, the logo looks so nice popping off the black,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
love
like,
it.
I'm sure that didn't cost them a lot in art, just doing a black box, but I mean, that pops out on a shelf, I'm sure.
For sure.
And it makes you want to go like, what's in there?
Yeah.
What is in this box? I want to know.
Yeah.
So let's open it here. So this is not an unboxing. You can keep watching. It's actually going to be a playthrough. So here's something funny. I got a message from Cohen, who is a Patreon backer, who let me know ahead of time. He's playing through this right now, and he can't watch tonight. He's not going to be here just because of time zone stuff. But he warned me after him playing the other day. He noticed that they put in a read this first, like errata, like we messed up, some printing stuff was wrong. Here's some things that should say different things on the packaging and whatever. But there's a typo on here. So it says the sticker Insight 2A should be stickered on rulebook section S. It's actually supposed to be 2B, supposedly. So there's a typo on their like errata sheet, which is kind of funny.
Do you want me to mark it so you remember, or will you remember?
No, I'll remember because that like made me laugh for like 5 minutes. I was like, really? What company makes an errata sheet and then messes up on that? It's kind of funny. So yeah.
Ryan says, "Sorry, it took me a minute. Sent you 35 on PayPal."
Shut up, Ryan. Shut up. Stop it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is that it then? Is it over?
No, I don't know. I didn't see the exact amount. I just saw the percentage. It's all good.
There we
There,
go.
boom, look at that. Look at that right there. Ryan, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And
I need to...
yeah, I can do this too. Whoops. It's all good.
It's live. This is what happens when
I
we
shouldn't
play
even
live.
mentioned it. I shouldn't have mentioned it. It's my fault. That's whose fault it is. So if we go right here, I think I can make it pop on the screen. Boom!
Woo!
There you go,
We did
100%.
it.
Ryan, you're
Wow.
awesome. Everyone else, thank you so much.
much.
With Spencer, Florian, Faulty Joe. Thank you to
he's
Faulty
here.
Joe. He's
Yeah.
here too. He donated to it too. And so does Shannon Kelly. You 5. Man, 5 people? That's all it took? That's crazy. You guys are amazing.
Wow, that's too much.
Amazing. All right, so that will be coming to the channel. I'll be placing an order for that most likely tomorrow morning. And then we'll get it. Yes. And we'll do it live.
We can do it live, right?
I don't see why not. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes, but we'll definitely do the first episode live.
Yeah, see if
But
you
I just
guys
know
like
it's
it.
I know it's spoilery series and stuff. If we play it like too quickly, people just kind of
Oh,
fall
yeah.
off and they don't have enough time to kind of keep up. So then like later episodes get like slower views as people kind of catch up through them. So
Yeah.
we usually just record like the last few. We'll do it like all in a weekend and kind of just record it and then release them like a little spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, blown away.
Wow,
Blown
you
away.
guys are amazing.
All right, so let's get that off the screen for now. But I appreciate that. Let's get rid of the clutter.
Ryan says, you guys are legit my favorite channel on YouTube. I
Oh,
want you
that's
to
amazing.
succeed. I'll do what I can to make that happen. Oh, that's so
awesome.
sweet.
That's awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
it's already Patreon, and that's more than I can ask. And I just
Wow.
set up some Patreon goals recently to like try to stay doing this full time because my 1 year since I left work to pursue this YouTube full time will happen this summer around Gen Con. So I need to start getting my acting gear and start like letting people know that like if I can't get a certain amount going, then I won't be able to keep doing it full time past like September probably this year. But like no worries right now. But yeah, we'll gotta figure that stuff out. So I'll start harassing people later for more support and that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, I just gotta keep making great content and hopefully people appreciate it. And I do appreciate feedback too, by the way, so that I can do the right stuff. All right. Okay, so everyone's good to go, and I will make that disappear. All right. So let's get into it. So we read through this rule book last night just to kind of see, because it does recommend, let's see, have you played Aeon's End before? If you have, be sure to read through this entire, and it's like, hey, make sure, entire, it underlined it. So we're like, okay, let's read through it before we play to make sure there's nothing that's going to pop out and mess with us as we play. So we will not need to read through this right here with you guys on stream, but if you are playing Aeon's End Legacy in the future, it does recommend read through the book. Don't just think you know what you're doing and set it all up, because I have read online people do mess up this game because they go through with assumptions. Since they played lots of Aeon's End for years, they come into this and they just start setting it up like normal. I even saw some guy using components from his other Aeon's End, and that kind of messed with things.
Oh.
Like using the wrong breaches or something, and it was like they're different in this, or they behave different or something. Yeah, so whatever. But that's all I know. But I just know you can mess it up. So we're just gonna play out of this box, not mess with any other Aeon's End stuff, to make sure we don't mess any of that stuff up. But yeah, so rule book, and they got a set up your first game. So when I opened War Eternal, I basically just threw this sheet to the side and was like, I know how to play the first game, so I don't need to follow this junk. But in this, it really does matter, because there is differences. There is different character sheets, different setup. We have to really follow this. So we're going to go through this like with a fine-tooth comb, this part, this first game setup sheet, and actually do it. It's not just junk mail in here. It's not an advertising flyer. Don't throw it in the garbage.
And Winston made it before we started.
All right, we're waiting for you, Winston. All right, we can get going now. Winston's here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. I don't know where we're throwing this stuff.
I don't know either, yeah.
Hopefully the camera's at like a decent height and angle and everything, but we'll see.
We have to adjust on the fly.
We may have to make some production adjustments as we go here. This is weird. Not having the game set up before going live feels very weird. Junk mail. Okay, so before opening any decks of cards, please read the rulebook. We did that. It will instruct you to read the rest of the sheet when you are ready to set up for your first game of Aeon's End Legacy. The sheet is not intended to teach you how to play the game. For that, you will need to read the entire rulebook. For complete information about setting up Aeon's End Legacy, please refer to pages 8 to 11 of the rulebook. All right, first game setup sheet. First, open the deck that has the card mark Stop 1A.
And Munchop says, be aware when you're opening some of the insight packs, the stickers stick on the wrong side of the pack, so open them carefully.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, we'll be careful.
All right, yeah, we'll look for your guys' help for that for sure. Okay, so...
And Marcus is finally catching a stream as it's starting and not loading. It just says we're ending. Well, yes, we're waiting for you as well.
That is true. Marcus is here, all right. All right,
Okay.
we're waiting for you to open these envelopes. No, I'm just joking. All right, so we'll need this at some point. But I'll just throw these other ones off to the side, I guess. Okay, interesting.
What did it say to open?
There's like
the stop deck.
some shipping issues here. we got some loose breeches. Okay.
I don't, whatever.
All right, here's some player boards.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very Pandemic Legacy-ish. Seeing a character sheet and like just a bunch of blank spots where you're definitely gonna have to put stickers. That's what my assumption is. And so that's kind of cool. I feel like I'm always with the bow and the Legolas kind of vibe in games we play through. So I feel like this is the one I want to take. But I also love yellow as a player color. So like I was thinking of that, but I think I'll go with the green one. But let's see here. Let's see. Stop E. Nope, we're not doing stop E.
I have no idea. I don't think there's a difference, right? Other than the color I prefer.
Oh, you know what? We need the dice and stuff, though, if we don't want to play with these.
Oh, yes, we don't want to play with those. And we probably need that little knife thing that you use, right, to open? The packs and stuff, like all the packs? Or can you open them?
Maybe. These I don't think we need unless you're playing 4-player, but I'll throw those off to the side.
I can go get the dice if you just turn my mic
off. Yep. Let me get... All right. You're officially off. Ryan took the archer too. Player board's double-sided. What? Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, man. Is there a difference on each side?
Where are they? Upstairs? Right?
Yeah, they're just upstairs. We were using them earlier today when I was playing Aeons and this afternoon with my daughter. Whoops. It must be because you changed stuff. Oh, male and female. Oh, I didn't even notice. I don't see gender. No, I'm just joking, but... okay. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. That's all we got, so... Male, female, yeah. I right away was just looking at the stats. I was like, is there different like setups on them or different chapter numbers here? But no, it's male and female on double-sided.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So we're not going to use these tokens. We'll just use these dice as we usually play with in our Aeons End playthroughs, just because these can get fiddly. But I'll keep them nearby in case we do need to use them and we don't have dice or something.
Okay, you can turn my mic.
All right, you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, all should be.
I'm good.
Plugged in.
Let me know if you can't hear me.
Yeah, it should be all right.
All right, I think I'm
dice
going.
are better. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's interesting. This is not the one we need to start with here. Here we go. We found it. Stop A. No, it does have the.
Oh, it has a little
strip, which I like.
Can you get it with your nails?
Probably not. Oh, I got one.
Oh, 10-side works better. We don't have, do we?
I do, but I don't. They're not like, yeah, they're kind of put away.
They're not accessible?
Yeah, they're like those Lord of the Rings ones. Yeah, it's okay though.
Oh, but those are hard to tell on camera.
The ones we have, yeah. We don't have like good 10-sided dice for video.
Yeah.
We need to get some of those at Origins or Gen Con if we go this year. So Stop 1A, this is the back of the Stop 1A deck. Do not open from this side.
Okay.
I'm like just going ahead, and it's like, hey, what are you doing? All right, this is the front side of the 1A deck. Do not open this until instructed to do so. Well, I think we were instructed. There's too much stuff here. Too much stuff. I'll just throw the garbage on the floor.
Yeah, we'll get that later.
All right, so separate the cards into 9 piles. Place them in a 3x3 grid in the middle of the table.
Okay,
this is new. I've never heard of this before.
Shift that.
All right, let's see what we got. We got Ancient Cyanolith. Love the names in this game. They're just so wacky.
Gain 2, okay.
Yeah, that seems pretty standard. Not as good as a Jade, 2 for 2, but... Can't win them all. All right, what do we got here? Some kind of gold-looking thing. Oops, gotta watch out for the glare. Branching Irradiate, gain 2 ether. If you have 2 or more prep spells, gain an additional ether.
Okay, that gets better as.
Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, late game. Yeah, you're prepping spells if you got lots of spells going, but if you're not buying spells, don't get that. And then for 6, we got a Gilded Marble. 6 for 3.
Okay.
I'm feeling like they're kind of giving us a screw here, and they'll give us better stuff as we play. Kind of like wow us with stuff we pull out of boxes. That's the vibe I'm going to get based on other Legacy games, but it seems okay. It's very, very vanilla, but that makes sense. It's like,
yeah, it's got to start you off
Pandemic Legacy was like that. It was like kind of like, here's the base game missing some stuff. Then we'll add in some stuff, and then we'll add in some expansion-y stuff, and kind of just deck out the game, get more complicated as we go. So I like that Legacy formula. I like the feel of that. All right, we got...
Looks familiar.
Oh, where have I seen that art before? It's Neural Wreath. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a good one.
Okay,
that is a very good one. I like that. Whoa. Is that... Oh, did I not? Yep, I'm being dumb. So first, yeah, I just put, like, that's a lot of those. We got Ethereal Hand. Any ally draws 2 cards. I could get behind that.
Yep,
I could get behind
that. It's expensive, but...
Nope, but that's a good effect. That's a good effect.
Yeah, 1 or 2 in your deck is good.
Very intuitive. Me, Mutton Chop, how's it going?
It's 2 a.m. where Sir Jats...
Oh, Sajat's here. It's 2 a.m. What are you doing up watching my stream? Get to bed. You've got responsibilities. Just kidding.
And then Ryan says, get the upgrade pack I mentioned. The health die are 10-sided.
Oh, I know.
What's the upgrade pack?
It's like something these guys sell that has like better dice. And all the tokens, I think, are acrylic or plastic or something. I forgot to look into that.
Okay.
But I do want to get the playmat, too. That was something I saw. And I was like, I want to get a playmat for the game, like an official one. Or if there's a good third-party one anyone knows about. First third or so of the cards are going to be a little weaker than normal. It'll normalize. I know it will, Ryan. I'm messing around. I'm messing around. I know. Fire Chakram. 2 for 2. Okay, that's a 2-cost spell. That's good. That's a rarity. That is a rarity.
That is rare.
So far, it's a rarity for us. And we've only played 2nd edition and War Eternal up to this point. So no dropping New Age spoilers in the chat or comparing anything to New Age. We're going to all pretend New Age doesn't exist until we play the campaign after we complete this campaign.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Warping Haze. 3 for 2. If you have 2 or more other prep spells, deal 1 additional damage.
Okay.
So this prep spells theme seems to be what's coming across here. And then for 4, we have Incinerating Fist. Cast. Deal 3 damage for 4. Seems very straightforward, very new player friendly. Not a lot of text on the cards. I can see what's going on
Very
here.
hand holding.
Yep. Gravity Node. Cast. Any player discards a card in hand. If they do, deal 4 damage.
Love it. I love that.
But you're discarding cards in hand. I don't know.
Yeah, but you...
I know it's any player, so that's cool, but...
You always have, like, not always. But...
And then we have the Stop 1A back. That'll go right here. I don't know the cost of that one. But, oh, never mind. All right, let's throw it off to the side. Okay, what's next? All right, so that's our market. Next, take the player mats from the box. Each player should pick one of these mats. We went out of order. We got excited.
Cheating.
They packaged it wrong. They packaged it upside down. That's what happened. All right. Then each player should choose a name for their character and write the name on name section of the mat. Give each player a set of breaches labeled 1 to 3. Well, that's a typo. It should be 1 to 4. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
I only have 3 spaces here.
I know. I wonder if we'll get a 4th later. All right, let's see here.
So I have a potential name, but does anybody in the chat have a good name for my character? I am terrible at naming characters.
My favorite IP is Game of Thrones, so whenever I have to pick a character name in any Legacy game we've ever played that you have to name your character, I always start with Oberyn.
Yeah.
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper, that it is known. That's my jam.
Yeah.
So
which is funny because
I thought I was gonna have to pick a female, and then I'd be naming it some other female from Game of Thrones, but
yeah, because when we played,
now I know we can go, dude. Yeah.
When we played Gloomhaven, you did.
When we played Gloomhaven and also Pandemic Legacy, after people died or had to pick new characters,
yes.
I just basically used every one of like the Sand Snakes names from Game of Thrones.
That is true.
Just kept doing those. Look at the third breach. Oh man, they typoed it. This must be one of the typos. Let me check. It's missing the +1 damage. Nope, not on the typo sheet. Something's wrong. All right, so you got...
I got one. So, we don't even get pluses.
This game costs more and they give you crappier breaches. What's going on here? This doesn't make any sense. I guess we can throw these
they don't start open though, duh.
Yeah.
We're not that good.
I'll throw that in there. Okay. Oops, yeah, what am I doing? Do you have a pen or marker so we can do the write the names on?
I do. I'm just waiting. They're throwing some names there here.
Oh, yeah. You guys help her name. Laterna, wielder of the... I don't know if that fits in that little box.
No.
Shannon, how's it going?
We're going to go something a little bit smaller. Shannon, and if you weren't here earlier, we hit our goal.
Yeah, we hit our Clank Legacy goal. Thanks to Ryan in the chat who dropped $35 just to close it off. Like, this guy doesn't like the build-up at all. He just wants to get to it. Like... but yeah, so we'll be ordering Clank Legacy tomorrow, and hopefully getting that in soon. But we won't start it till after this series, at least. I don't want to have like Sword and Sorcery, this and that on the go.
That's too much
that'd
us.
be too much. So
plus the random games that we throw in there.
Random games in the middle. Yeah, that may be too much. All right.
Okay, so I'm loving all these options, but the best one I think is Robert Baratheon and Melisandre.
I can't fit Robert Baratheon on here, but I do like it.
It's funny too because your name is Rob.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
So it's funny.
But nobody likes
Lady
the Baratheons.
Mellowin?
Come on, man.
Is that how you say that? Lady Mellowin?
Mellowin, yeah.
Mellowin?
Elvish variation.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do Mellowin. That sounds like, if I looked at that art, I would think Mellowin.
Yeah, because it's funny, because the original name that I had was Arya, and that's what I used when we played Gloomhaven, because I love her. And then I look at this, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look like Arya at all. It looks like her sister.
All right. I'm down with the Robert Baratheon Melisandre thing. I'll just throw Robert B on here. That'll fit, and you could throw Melisandre. That's kind of funny.
Yeah?
Rob and Mel. Get it? Ha, ha, ha.
It's funny, because, yeah, that would be...
All right, I'm down.
Yeah?
Yep.
I don't even know how to spell Melisandre.
Who is that? Rodna. That was his recommendation. All right, we'll go with that. Gonna throw the name Fitzuth for male archer. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Fitzuth.
That sounds very dramatic.
Guess too late. Oh,
no, we haven't actually done it.
Yeah. What is there a name you like specifically for hers? I'll go with Fitzuth. I like that one. You could do Mellowin.
Yeah, I'll do...
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to do Lady Mellowin, but I'm just going to write Mellowin on here.
Yeah, because we only have so much space. I'll do Fitzuth. That sounds good. I like that one. Sounds more serious. I like it. Not cheesy, like just like stealing like my own name. Like just using my own name. Robert. It's like, come on.
I like my name.
I didn't pick my name. Somebody else stuck me with it. It wasn't my choice. Fabio the Archer, says Shannon.
Oh, I missed that one.
Fabio. Fitzuth. I like Fitzuth. I'll go with Fitzuth. My horrible writing. Fitzuth. There you go. Hopefully I'll dry and not rub off on everything, every other card or anything. Hopefully I didn't get any in my hands. Yeah, so those weird legacy games when you're like writing on the board and stuff feels so wrong, but it eventually I got used to it. But I was like, at the time when I first played Pandemic Legacy, I sleeved everything and organized everything. I bought like plano boxes to organize my games. Everything had to look pretty and stay pristine and perfect. And then I play this game where I'm like writing on the board, ripping up cards. I was like, man, I was tense after those first few sessions. It felt super weird. Like I spent like $90 on that game, and we're ripping up stuff in it. What the heck's going on here? But season 2, I was like the first person, like ripping it all apart.
Well, season 2, we didn't buy that. The couple that we played season 1 with bought that second one.
They could actually pay for that one.
We bought the first one. They bought the second one.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad ripping up their copy. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my
I'll
God.
teach you for ripping up my cards in my game. Hi, I'm Fitzuth, the Archer. Do you want holes punched in things? But they're way over there. Fret no more.
Yeah, it does sound very...
I will take care of it for you. He's even got the stance. I am here.
Oh my God. This is why we do it live.
I apologize to everyone watching the archive later. This may
Oh
not
my
be our
God.
best quality production. All right. Here.
Okay.
Okay. Each player set their player mat in front of them and line up their breaches along the top. We did that.
Wow,
Give each player 10 life.
I think we know what we're doing
I know.
here.
I kind of wish we did start with this one, actually, like, for part of this, just to be, like, really blown away, but...
Oh, instead of regular Aeons End?
Yeah, but at least...
Yeah, but at least maybe now we might actually win, because...
No,
maybe not.
no. If
No.
I didn't watch our live stream the other day, that doesn't mean we're
I
any
think
good.
in the amount of games I've played, I've definitely lost more than we've won. Like, we probably only won, like, 2.
All the games I play with Mel, I lose too.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Oh,
Interesting how
gosh.
that works. Okay.
Winston's been playing 7th Continent recently.
That's on our to-do list. We played a couple hours of that game and then put it on the shelf and just never got back to it.
Gotta get that
Pure
out.
solo is amazing. Yes, my plan is
yeah.
That's what I said. My plan is to play that one solo. It's the only way we're gonna get that one to the table. I just need to like buckle up and just get into it and just start playing through one of the viruses or whatever.
Yeah, not enough
The illnesses or whatever they're called. Okay. So, part 3, open the deck that is marked with the stop 1B sign. This deck contains all the cards you'll need for the starting hands and starting decks, as well as a turn order deck and reference cards. So it's going to be similar to the other one where it has enough for like all 4 players.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do like throw some to the side or back in the box or whatever, I'm sure. On the floor. All right. So this is the back. We're going this way. Okay.
Okay.
So, got some crystals. We got a spark. That'll be my starting hand, I guess. 4 crystals, 1 spark is my starting deck also.
Yep, and then I'm...
It's probably yours too?
Yeah, same. 4 crystals, 1 spark, 4 crystals, 1 spark.
Yeah.
Okay.
That keeps it simple.
Yeah, so it's my hand.
It doesn't get confused. Like when you open up the other copies, like War Eternal and 2nd edition, it's like all in order, but you have to like figure out whose cards are with which characters and it depends on how many players you're playing with. You might not need some of them. But yes, so these can go, I don't know, I'll just throw them in there for now, I guess.
Yeah, I can move this off once we're done actually setting it up so that...
Using the turn order cards, construct the turn order deck by following the instructions listed in the lower left corner of page A of the rulebook, being sure to write your names on the corresponding turn order cards. So, I remember reading this. It's like by color. Let's just double check, but I believe it was color. It was just like take the ones that match your color. The turn order deck is always composed of 4 player turn order cards and 2 Nemesis turn order cards. Once the players have determined how many of each turn order card they'll need for the turn order deck, each player writes their character's name on the number of turn order cards specified. Be sure to write your name on the turn order cards that correspond to the color of your character. And then for 2 players, we're using 2 turn order cards for each player in the deck, and then obviously 2 Nemesis cards that we read yesterday. So we need 2 greens, and you need 2 blues.
Yes, thank you. And it was written this way? In the...
Well, yeah, that's...
I mean, that kind of is annoying.
Actually, I want to see you stick your name in between that way. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
I can write it small.
We can play it the sideways. It's all good. And then 2 Nemesis cards.
Okay, so
Here's
let's
our
do-
reference cards, just in case anything's different. And it looks like we need to add...
I love
There's
it.
a spot for stickers on this guy, which is cool. So that's
I
another
love it.
cool spot.
Let's do it like
Throw
this.
this in there. That over here. We don't need these. Don't need the wild.
That means we can play through Legacy again, and we can pick new characters, and well,
Maybe.
I guess maybe not.
There's a reset pack. It's on the side of the box. I saw it when I was opening it.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, reset pack. The reset pack provides all the cards, mats, stickers, and tokens the player will need to reset the game so they can play through the campaign again. Unlike some other Legacy games with reset packs, a copy of Aeons and Legacy can be reset any number of times. 1 reset pack will be needed each time the game is reset. So that's cool.
I just wrote on myself.
Yep. It's bound to happen. Bitzuth.
Gotta let these dry before we start shuffling them together.
I know. Oh, sleeves. Yep, sleeves.
I can get them 1 sec.
We don't need to use them today, though. But yeah, we need to let these dry. Because even sleeving it, it'll like get inside the sleeve, I'm sure. But at least it won't get on other cards.
Oh, there's lots of chat happening here.
The reset pack's like $30. Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh. Yeah.
No, we don't need to.
Oh, we don't need to reset it, but
No.
like I'm definitely recommending this some players that we're not playing this with that love legacy games. Like, there's a chance we could play this with Nick and Ashley in the future if they try Aeons and they like it. You never know.
Yeah.
But
is a reset pack just to get you more of like this stuff?
I think it just comes with the things that have been like open and anything you've ripped up and written on and stuff. Yeah, it'll just come with like fresh components.
Yeah.
But the these will all stay
Yeah.
the same. But anything you're modifying will give you new cards probably for that. Sajat says they will have a Kickstarter for their new game this spring. Cannot wait to spend another $400 to $500 US on it.
For what? For who?
Oh, for Seventh Continent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw them.
It's that expensive?
Well, if you
Or
go like
because you
all
go and
in,
you buy from the beginning?
no, he's saying another. So like they're coming out with like a whole other, not Seventh Continent, it's like Seventh something else.
Oh, okay.
And it's like another game that style, and they're going crazy with it.
Wow.
They had like a little
That's pricey.
preview thing or something at Essen I saw in some video.
So in
All in with shipment was around 400. We did the Seventh Continent Kickstarter. We got it on the second Kickstarter that had the whole up and away or the air one. Seventh Citadel. That sounds right. Same style, new mechanics. Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we got in on the second wave of it, and we didn't get the expansion. We just got all the base set stuff in the second Kickstarter. And I remember it being like a decent penny. Heavy off topic. No, hey
it's
man.
fine. We're letting our
Chat
cards
it
dry.
up. It's all good. No, we're here. That's why I'm doing it live. It's all good. We can ramble on off topic a little bit. All right.
You can still see it's wet.
Yeah. So I'll just leave those drying a little bit there.
Wow.
Nemesis cards. This is gonna be part of our turn order deck. Okay, let's continue on here. We gave each player a reference card. Banish any remaining player turn order cards and reference cards. We did that. They're in the box.
Yep.
Open the envelope labeled Chapter 1, The Ordeal. All right.
You put it to the side.
Oh, it's under the rule book. Yep. Like, whoops. And that's my favorite mage I've played with so far right there in the picture. I was playing with her today, actually, again. She's the one where you, like, destroy breaches 1 and 2 and replace them with that +2 damage one.
Yes.
Love it. Do not open till instructed. Yep, I have orders. We've been instructed. Place the Maelstrom Nemesis mat on the table next to the supply. Here we go. Let's do this. Ready? Okay, final spoiler warning, everybody. Final spoiler warning. If you're still watching, you're like, whoops, I wasn't paying attention at the beginning. We're going to be cracking open stuff and spoiling it here. Ah. So this is it. What? Is that still the difficulty number? 10? Is this like Dark Souls where you start off and they throw a giant boss in your face when you just start playing the game and they smash you on purpose? That's the vibe I'm getting if that's correct. Setup. Place the assist deck without shuffling it next to this mat face down. Draw the top card in the Nemesis deck and place it in play. Okay, we'll do that in a sec. You know what we do need to read though?
What?
It talked about it before. I don't think we're there yet though. The prologue on the front. I remember reading that. We got to read that later. But I do want to read that. We'll get all the story stuff going. But I never read like the story stuff on here, but I'm curious. I want to read that too. Let me see if there's anything
He's
else.
saying no, turn it over.
Turn it over? Okay.
Oh, he's 99.
99 health.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
even
health.
better.
But is 10 the difficulty of this guy, or is it not like when you play them normal maybe?
They're laughing, so it probably is 10.
These guys. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, we got a divider. We got a divider to sort us out later. That's cool. That's
wow.
cool.
Okay.
All right, nothing else. Nothing in there. We're good. All right.
Oh, so his deck is somewhere in here?
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. Okay, so let's keep going. Place it next to the supply and the divider in the box for use later. Open the deck that has the card marked Stop 1C. Boom. So Stop 1C front. Be sure to open from the front, it says. Okay. Set the top 8 cards near the top of the Nemesis mat. Assist. Okay. So I'm not going to mess with the order here. It says do not shuffle the assist deck.
Okay.
Set the top 8 cards near the top of the Nemesis mat. Got it. You put it there. This is the assist deck, which will be used throughout the first game. Do not shuffle the assist deck. Set the remaining cards on the table on either side of the Nemesis mat. This is a Nemesis deck. Do not shuffle this deck. Be sure to read all the setup and additional rules from Maelstrom before starting the game. Okay. Do I have dials? Do I have to get dials?
No, they're right here.
Oh, you got them. Okay.
It just hasn't said to bring them out.
Yeah. Okay. Open the deck labeled Stop L. This is a legacy deck. It contains the cards that will describe. That's why it was up in there. Yeah, this is the best stuff. All right. It contains the cards that will describe what happens over the course of the game of Aeons and Legacy. The deck is arranged in a specific order. Do not look through or shuffle these cards.
I would leave the one on the back.
No, man, I'm crazy. I'm playing naked. It's all good. No protection. All right. This is the front of Legacy deck. Do not open this deck until instructed to do so. Of course, the game. This deck is arranged in specific order. Do not look through or shuffle these cards. At the start of the game, read the prologue on page 1 of the rulebook. Then read the first card of the Legacy deck and follow the instructions on these cards. Okay. If the Legacy deck becomes scattered, have someone who is not playing the game put the cards back in order using the corner and the number of each card. Shown to the right of the first Legacy deck card LO2. To ensure this does not happen, once you've removed the Legacy deck from its packaging, leave it in the storing tray.
Oh, yeah, then you just flip it up.
Whoa!
Oh my god. Accidents happen that way.
Chelsea, we need you to sort the deck.
And Shannon Kelly says, "Hey Rob, you need an Amazon affiliate link so that when I buy
I
this
know.
thing, you get it
I set one up like 2 years
Yeah, you
ago.
have one forever,
I
though.
have one. I put it in some videos for a bit, and then nobody was using them, so I stopped doing it. But that was like years ago when the channel was like really small. So I was trying to be like creative. Everyone was saying use one, and then I just I'll get to it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Add that to your list.
Yeah, I have it. I just don't. Yeah. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. That's a good recommendation. I appreciate that. I totally forgot about that. But I have set one up before. I just got to set one up like for Canada, UK, and stuff because I think you had to set up for each country, and then I set up just US, and then was like, I'll set up the rest later, and then just never did. But yes, I appreciate it, Shannon. You're right. Yeah. And use it myself because I shop on Amazon too. All right, let's see here. If the Legacy deck becomes scattered. We already read that. Anything else? That's all.
No, you're reading the prologue, I think.
So I got to read the prologue. No, just on the sheet. That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Throw that down there. Okay.
So weird that this is all we're playing with.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. And we'll do his setup in 1 second. Let's read the prologue. Here we go.
Okay.
You are not breach mages yet. Brahma lectures as she paces down the line of students, her frail form belying her immense power. Breach mages have protected us since the beginning, since the burning of the world, and our pilgrimage into the dark. It was they who found Gravehold, our last bastion. And if you wish to stand beside these living legends, you must listen and learn. The nameless shall come again, as they always have, and you will need to be ready. You are the hope of our future. As a young apprentice, you grew up to stories of the breach mages. Brahma, the teacher, wisest of the mages. Desmodia, the prodigy, master of great magic. Mist, the stoic leader and tactical genius. Malistar, the magical craftsman. Rebellious, powerful, and reckless perfectly sum up Zaxos, if I'm saying that right. These mages are your heroes, and tomorrow, after your ordeal, you will join their ranks. Each of you must overcome your ordeal to learn the discipline and focus, the tools you'll need to defend Gravehold. You are nothing without Gravehold. To be a breach mage is to sacrifice your life for Gravehold. When you die, it will be in defense of our city. Once you understand this universal truth, only then will you be ready to become a breach mage. So here's our teacher, and I just picture her knocking us over the head with this stick. Pay attention! Pay attention, I'll teach you about spells. All right. Let's see. Don't shuffle your deck. Okay. All right. So I think we just go read the card now. I think I can throw this book off to the side for now. If we mess up rules, we are horrible. But hopefully we got it down. We've been practicing for months now playing other Aeons and just for this moment. Let's see if we can be real mages. All right, so instead to set up this stuff, right? Place the assist deck without shuffling it next to this mat face down. Draw the top card of the Nemesis deck and place it into play. Okay, I'm going to do what we usually do. I'm going to throw it like this.
So he gets 99.
So this is the first card. The Doomcrawler, 4 health, persistent. Any player suffers damage. I don't like that guy, but... And he's from the Maelstrom deck, 4 health. Okay, so his Unleash ability is Gravehold suffers 3 damage. Additional rules. When assist resolves, draw the top card of the assist deck and resolve it. Then, place it in the assist discard pile. This is not the same as the Nemesis discard pile. When the game ends, resolve the last card in the assist deck if able. Then, continue reading the front of Legacy deck card L03. Okay. So I'm assuming there's cards that will say assist on them. And then you draw the top card of this deck and resolve it. And then when it goes to its discard pile, so it's kind of like an attack card. It'll come off, we do it, and put it right away in its own discard pile.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't shuffle.
And whatever it says in there at the end of the game, something on that card is going to be resolved and mess with us somehow.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat.
And then, well, maybe it won't. Oh. No, I was just going to say, do we shuffle that deck after? Or it probably is set that it won't actually run out?
No, we're good. Just leave it. It probably only has so many assists in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it has so many.
Yeah.
Can you pass me the top card of the Legacy deck? It's part of his charm. So this will be Rob Reads Everything style as usual.
Yeah.
Yes, Sajat. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're trying to enjoy this like a fine wine. Nice and slow. Experience everything. You only get to do this Legacy stuff once, right? Unless you watch someone else play through it later, like some of you guys.
He's talking because I don't read anything ever.
Oh, yes. So Mel's got a thing. I used to hate reading out loud. It's something that I still have trouble with. You guys will see it. I mess up on words, trying to do pronunciations on the fly of words you've never seen before, don't remember seeing.
Yeah.
I'm becoming old and senile by the day, so it's something I've worked on. But Mel, I try to get her to read out loud, and like it takes time, right? You got to have
like it.
and people have ripped on me in comments before for my horrible reading. Sometimes I stutter stuff and mess up words and say words in funny pronunciations. I have fun with it. It's all good. But yeah, I try my best.
I don't need negative comments. I don't want people making fun of me.
Yeah, but it's just, you gotta have a thick skin. It's all good.
I
Not
know.
everyone's gonna. Those are the people who like hate on you for doing that stuff. They're the ones sitting in like their mom's basement who are like, they'll never go in front of a camera in their life. They just don't. They don't understand, right?
That's true. This was hard. Even just sitting here with you at the beginning, I remember.
I know.
I was like,
felt
I don't want to be on camera.
I used to feel bad asking Mel to play games with me on camera. Now she's here. Yeah. Ryan, LOL, the internet trolls.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. So now he just reads everything.
I just picture the ones on South Park, those guys in the basement, like, it's like, okay, buddy, sure, whatever.
I read a little bit, and I also don't like to wear my glasses on camera.
Yes, that's the only thing. Mel should be wearing glasses half the time when she's reading stuff, so you'll notice she'll like get headaches as she's like playing, trying to read the small fonts and stuff. And I try to tell her like wear her damn glasses, but she won't do it. All right. Chapter 1, Introduction. Get this focus better. All right, I'm just gonna read this up here. I hate italicized text too. I have trouble reading this stuff, and that's my thing. I get so tripped up on it, but I'll try my best here. Chapter 1, Introduction. On the morning of your ordeal, you awake to your barracks door slamming open. Brahma and Mist enter, lifting a wounded breach mage, Zaxos, from a stretcher to one of the empty beds. "You arrogant fool!" Brahma chides. Zaxos clutches his injured side. "We need the power," he groans. "I didn't know." "You have doomed us all," Miss snaps, pressing 2 fingers against her temple, trying to concentrate. Outside, alarm bells ring as an earthquake shakes the very foundation of this building. In a distance, you hear explosions. Miss looks grave. "It's here." Zaxos, face white with terror, moans. "No!" Read the back of this card.
Dramatic.
Chapter 1, Introduction continued. Please turn over the cassette now. Brahma and Mist leave Zaxos as they rush to defend Gravehold, and you follow, knowing you must do whatever you can to help. You emerge into chaos. Gravehold is burning, and screams fill the air. Above you, a breach swirls, the largest you have ever seen, expelling a colossal orb of blades. Fireballs pelt the Nameless, but its minions are plentiful. You can only watch as one mage is torn into pieces by a bladed warrior. As the flames push back to the darkness, you see the bulking form of your foe descending, surrounded by its ruthless army. Brahma staggers away from the fray, coughing and cradling a freshly wounded arm. Read the front of LO3.
Which I think is the next one.
This is cool. So I assume it's this guy they're talking about, right?
Oh,
This guy's the big thing of blades that's coming out, spinning around out of the breach. That's cool. Chapter 1, Introduction continued. Desmonia and Malistar are holding the line, but we are overwhelmed. You have much to learn, but there is no time to spare. Gather your wits and hold off these creatures however you can. Focus on the minions to protect the breach mages. You must work together! Give them the openings they need and let us focus on the nameless. Each of you are a link in the chain. Do not break. Read Maelstrom setup instructions, then fight Maelstrom and save Gravehold. At the end of the game versus Maelstrom, if you won, read the back of this card. If you lost, you suck. Read the front of card LO4.
Okay, so let's put it back on here.
Sure.
Okay. We'll go from there after. Okay.
Cassette. I have 8 tracks. Loud clicks. Loud clicks every 12 minutes, even in the middle of song. Winston, that's awesome.
Oh, that's funny. I never had an 8-track.
I remember when I was young and I saw an 8-track. I was like, what the hell is that? You old people and your 8-tracks? And here I am sitting here like making jokes about cassettes and like I feel old talking about that. It's just funny how time works.
Yeah.
It's funny how generations work and stuff. That's cool.
Yep.
Technology too. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. I usually DM the games we play by my native. It's not English. I usually translate as I read. Imagine the weird stuff that comes out of that. Oh man, trying to
Imagine.
While you're thinking in a different language than you're speaking, that is a whole different level. And yeah, I'm not on that level, that's for sure. I can only imagine how hard that is.
No.
Yeah.
I have trouble just speaking English in front of people.
Yeah, same. Yep. You might think English is not my first language also. I totally understand. All right.
That is so funny.
Okay, let's see here. Are we just good to start?
I believe
Are these
so.
dry? We feel okay with these?
I felt them. I didn't get anything on me.
Okay.
Are yours?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Do you want me to get sleeves?
It's okay for this one. We'll just do this, like, whatever.
Aren't they right there?
I don't know if there's any in that box.
Oh.
Dragon Shield, clear mats. Let's see. Do we got some? Oh, yeah. We're saved. This stream is not brought to you by Dragon Shield. Clear mats.
No, wrong deck.
Protect your turn order cards with Dragon Shield clear mats. Do it so it's like, of course you did it wrong.
I did it wrong?
No. I'll just make sure they're all the same way, that's all.
Is that right?
I think so. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll just let you do it then.
Yeah. I just like them all the same way, that's all. I hate when you're shuffling and like the top open part is like upside down on one card and they catch.
Okay.
And that's how sleeves break.
Okay, I hear you.
That's how cards get hurt. Winston says, my first language is English as a second language. Oh, I get it.
I get it. I hear you.
That's awesome. Okay, let's throw that over there.
Okay, let's get to what you've all been waiting for.
Yeah. How many hours are we in now? We're just like, all right, let's start playing. This is Legacy, though. We knew this would happen. Yeah. We knew it was going to be like this. That's why I was a little iffy about doing it live, because it's like all this setup, but it's like, if I recorded this later, I could have edited all this stuff out, right? But it's like, I'm having fun doing it. I don't care. We're going to try this live.
But even...
and I wouldn't have all you guys here in the chat, and it would be, no offense, Mel, it wouldn't be as exciting, that's for sure.
Offense taken.
I wouldn't be laughing this much, that's for sure.
I'm not this funny.
Oh, Bernardo's here.
Yes, from where?
Bernardo, we've been waiting. We've been sitting here with this all set up for 58 minutes now. Finally, you're here. We'll start. Greetings from the Nostromo, having a little stomachache.
Oh.
Nostromo. He's joking. It's something
I
related
know.
to something he's saying. I always have to look it up later and try to figure it out. Give him a little of that old 1-2. Yeah, exactly. All right. So turn order deck. Oh, it's upside down. What did we do?
I didn't do it.
I
this
see.
is him now.
No. But we didn't look at the other side when like wrote on it, right? So it's like this. Like, see?
Oh.
So it's now going to be like, yeah, we got to like make sure the back's lined up. Yeah, we messed that up. So.
Oh, who wrote the wrong way? Me or you?
Well, probably both did it because we never looked at the back of the card, right? It's
right.
okay. It doesn't
You're
matter. We'll just know by the color even. But it would look bad. Like we'll know based on which ones are upside down.
Yeah.
After a while. Oh, okay. There's only one.
It was you. Or was it me? It was me.
Yeah.
I thought I did it the same. I put the things on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's the card, not me.
Sure, it's the card. No, the table was the wrong orientation. That's what it was. All right.
Yeah, see, they're having fun too.
When you play our regular games, we use poker chips inside of a string bag instead of cards. Ah, that's a good one too. Yeah, because shuffling is annoying, right? So all they do is like pull out a chip, and then when they're done, they throw it in the bag, shake it up, and draw the next one. That is genius.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's an app on the phone too that the one app that I was making random setups with before. It has a turn order thing where you can just go like draw me the next card, but you just need a phone sitting there with like battery long enough with the screen on to do it. But you could just like it'll just do the shuffling and the drawing for you, and it does like the full art of the card on there. But I do like the poker chip idea though. Martin, that is awesome. Thank you for that tip.
That is good.
Okay, turn on our deck. Gravehold. Do we have a Gravehold?
Yep, we got a Gravehold. 30.
I assume it's 30. Did it tell us to set up Gravehold? Or it just said set up the game, right? And it's the same as in the rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of the starting components. Player mats, player breaches, cards. So it's 8 to 11 we need, right?
Yeah.
Just double check quick. So we got our player set up. Sure. Starter cards, turn order deck. We did. Yep. There's the Gravehold dial, Maelstrom. K and L. Nope, we didn't do that yet. Just joking. Set the Nemesis lifestyle meter.
Yep.
99, that's it?
Yep, that's it.
That's nothing.
We'll take them out one shot.
Yeah, we'll kill that with our 2 damage spells here.
Sparks are going to come in
Those
handy.
sparks, you just wait till we smash them with our 2 sparks we each have. It's going to be great.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, I don't want to use stuff that we're not supposed to be using. No, we're fine. We're fine.
Yep, we're fine.
They'll let us know, too. All right. So 30 on Gravehold. 99 on this jerk face. Okay. So, here we go. Fitzuth. All right. Oh, I do love the art on the sparks. That is cool.
Makes them look more intense.
And the crystal's better too, I think. I like that.
Yeah.
Now they're not compatible. They have different art. What am I supposed to do? No, I'm just joking. Okay. So let's do, I guess, focus. And
Focus? What are you talking about?
Or sorry, prep a spell in my breach. Whoa. All right. So let's get a spell going here. I think is what I want to do. I think I'll just go with this one that deals 3 damage. Kevin Gibson, thank you for subscribing.
Ooh, thank you.
Much appreciated. Thank you. And I'll throw those in there. And we'll draw 5 cards. All right.
These
Next.
cards are bendy.
Yeah, they are.
Again.
Fitzuth. All right. So let's do 1 damage to this guy. And then let's do a repeat. Could just open my second breach.
Oh, we got Kevin in the chat.
Oh, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's check out. I just want to check out my character ability to know if I should be spending this on charges. 1 sec. Wait a second. There's no charges. What?
Come with charges.
But
yet.
I did. Honestly, I think about it every time I see these right now because I was just playing today too. I started thinking like, okay, should I buy a charge? 2 charges with this? Should I do a brie? And then look down. I'm like, there's no charges, Rob. There's no charges. So we gotta break out of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play any more Aeons End while we're playing this. That's what I gotta do. Get into this, like dive deep in and start forgetting the other game.
Do we know how many games are in this? Or that there's how many chapters? Is that how many games it is?
Don't answer that, nobody. And
Okay.
don't ask questions like
Sorry.
that. I don't want to know.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll just keep playing.
Okay.
It'll be funny though on that last live stream if we like start it and it's like literally we were like maybe
It's over.
yeah like we
don't
we
know.
would know, right? Because I'm sure it would end after like a game, so we'd at least be playing 1 game on the last stream. But
Yeah.
all right, so 4 crystals. I like this. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. That seems good. And it can be my own. I'm going to go that route. Okay. I should have probably bought that one first, then did the other one, but I didn't know I was going to go next. So we'll flip. Okay.
Me.
Mellowin.
Okay. I will prep.
Oh,
I need to move
you need
down.
to shove over that way a bit. Away from our heads. Oh, we can probably...
Oh, yeah. I can put it...
Yeah, if you can put it on that...
I can put it right here.
or on the chair, yeah. It's creating like a shadow.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's...
When you open the last chapter box, you'll find a token which you can order the overnight shipment of the second box of components. You thought you were finished? Just go on to this website, enter your credit card number, and you'll get the rest of the campaign.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds very like video game-ish. That's the way the video games are nowadays with expansion packs and releasing games in beta and all that stuff. Board games will get there eventually, I'm sure.
I am going to, for 4,
DLC.
I'm going to open.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that too, but I'm sure I'll get the chance again with all my 4 crystals coming back to back over and over again.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Nemesis. Any player suffers damage. I'll just take the first one.
We have no heal, right? Either that's happening?
I don't see any.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh my gosh. Attack. Gravehold is under siege. As
apprentices,
you are not prepared for you can read. See? Now
you
I'm
guys got it all
nervous.
flustered. I love
I
it.
can't even read that English.
Gravehold is under siege. As apprentices, you are not prepared, but you must fight. If you are playing with 1, 2, or 3 players, discard the top 4, 4, or 2 cards of the Nemesis deck respectively. Place this card in the Nemesis discard pile, then draw a new Nemesis card. Okay, if you're playing with 1, 2, so we need to discard 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're gonna get
1.
to
Yeah, because this is balancing out the like too many tier 1s or whatever.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 4. And then place this card in the Nemesis discard pile, then draw a new Nemesis card. Unleash, assist. So unleash, Gravehold suffers 3.
And we take one of these. Oh, look at that.
Mist Fury. So what's Mist Fury do? Mist Fury. The battle rages on and the air is filled with ash, clouding your vision. Suddenly, Mist whips a lava tendril from the fog, striking the Nameless hard enough to crack its outer shell. Mist deals 10 damage to Maelstrom.
Oh.
Okay, so I get what's happening now. We're living a
Tell
little
me.
story event here, which is kind of cool. We are having breach mages from the previous games that Chelsea just played with Mist today, actually. And they are gonna. This assist is actually assisting us. I assumed the assist
I thought
deck
it was
gonna
bad.
help. Yeah, I assumed it was gonna help be him hurting us like an assist deck, but it's not. So it's not really a Nemesis deck. It was just with his cards.
Okay.
Is what I think right now. So that makes this 99 health not so bad anymore because it's going to get leveled off by this doing... Yeah, I see.
Okay.
All right, I get it now.
Okay.
So it's not exactly Dark Souls. I thought it was going to be a 99 level guy. He would smash Gravehold in like 5 turns and it would just end. And then they would kind of be like, you need to get good, scrub. And now you assume it will only assist you? No, stop it! I assume so, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I guess it could assist him.
It's
All
not
right.
your turn.
Yeah, it's not my turn. All right. Mellowin.
Me again. Okay. I will deal 1 damage.
2.
Him.
Okay.
I will prep. 4. I will buy this one
Yes, let's get a spell going.
for 4.
Start dealing some real damage. And Nemesis. Any player may suffer damage. You good this time?
Yep.
All right. Nemesis card. A Crust Smasher. Persistent Gravehold suffers 2 damage. He's 4 health. Yeah, we need to pick it up on the spells, man. They're going to keep throwing minions at us. Are you guys in on the Aeons and Kickstarter? No, we're not. No, we're not. We probably should be, but we're not.
Looks like people in the chat are.
Yeah, there are definitely people are backing it. I just avoiding it for spoiler purposes, but I got this as a review copy, so like, yeah, I'll probably just chase him down for it later, more when it's ready or whatever. But
Ryan's next game is going to be Journeys in Middle Earth. Such a good game.
yeah, Ryan, we love that
Such
game,
a good
and
game.
that expansion's coming out in, what was it, April or May or something?
Yes.
The next big box expansion, or the first big box expansion really for it. We'll definitely be playing through that on the channel. Yeah, we reached out to Asmodee, said I want in. So hopefully they hook us up. All right. It's like, what, the 5th version in 3 years? Yeah. Okay, so he's gone. That's done.
Yep.
All right. Hoping to get in on the next Cloudspire Kickstarter, which I saw they just announced.
For
April.
right?
Yeah, April. I think there was a date on it.
Yeah, I think I want to say like the 17th or
14th or
14th
something.
or 19th or somewhere
Yeah, it's coming
in there.
April. There is already a link. They posted it on. I'll go on to Chip Theory's like Facebook page or Twitter or whatever. They posted a link, and you can go to that link and you can put your email in to get reminded, like a 24-hour reminder, I guess, before it goes up or whatever. Basically, to withdraw the money out of your account before your wife catches you or something like that kind of thing. Before she catches onto it. Kevin's asking, what's your favorite current couples game?
Huh.
What's a game that we play, like 2-player, we love playing?
Couples game.
I don't know, we play so many damn games.
I know, it's so hard to tell.
I've been liking playing Viticulture with you lately. Like, we've been playing Viticulture
Yeah,
like
that's been fun.
every couple evenings. It feels like we've gotten into the Tuscany stuff now. We're like playing around with it. And yeah, I love that game with the Tuscany stuff. It's amazing. We'll be playing that tomorrow night live on stream.
It's hard to say because we play such a wide variety of
Yeah.
types of games.
I like playing campaign stuff with you, like especially when we're like binging it, like we did Sword and Sorcery this last weekend where we played like 3 of them. But I just like working co-op stuff together, like anything. Like I like playing Tainted Grail. Most of the stuff we filmed it, but like we play games off camera. We're playing like we even played Aeon's End. We played that for fun. Cloudspire, played that a bunch for fun together. The original Pandemic, that's one we played a bit back in the day. But
yeah, like when we would go camping, we
Yeah,
would bring that.
co-op,
that kind
any
of
co-op
stuff.
thing,
Any co-op
like,
stuff
yeah.
we love to play together. We don't really have a favorite. Just I guess we just like to play everything.
yeah. It's like whatever we're in the mood for, it's
Yeah.
like let's just get it. All right, Mellowin.
Okay, 1 damage here. Let's see what I
Okay.
got going on here. Oh, it's still the same because I haven't got any of my new stuff yet.
No.
Okay,
Gotta
so
park some
let's
sparks,
do. Yeah. What's that one? What's that far one? Deal 2. what?
Deal 2 on a cast. Deal 2 damage. If you have 2 or more other prep spells, deal 1 additional damage. Doesn't seem that great.
No.
You need to have like all 3 breaches open, all loaded for that to even get the 1 extra damage.
All right, we're buying this one again.
Yeah, it seems good. Fitzooth. All right. So I will fire this off, kill this dude. Done. And throw that there. Incinerating Fist going in the breach.
Is Cloudspire worth it? Sorry, it's just another one that's on there.
Here's the problem. So, Chip Theory games, like, they have a premium price because they're like premium components. But they have a great game in there. That's the thing. Like, when I first see this stuff, I was like, I don't know, honey. Like, it's expensive. I remember at Gen Con, we were looking at the wall, and I was like, that's US dollars, too, that price. And it's like, it was a little tough. But now that we've played Too Many Bones and Cloudspire and stuff, these guys are like evil geniuses that come up with these games there. And I've seen it said before, and this is not me who's come up with this, but I've heard it. It's like Chip Theory doesn't make games, they make worlds. Like, they're deep and they're enriching. They're basically like lifestyle games. So do not buy Cloudspire if you're just going to treat it like another board game you have on your shelf that you're just going to pull out every
Once in a while.
6 months to play when some friends come over. No. That game, you have to dedicate some time to it. You got to learn it. You got to play it. You got to be able to teach others. And that is a time commitment. It is a high barrier of entry, but when you get into it, it is a deep, rich experience that has so much replayability, not to mention the solo scenarios, the co-op scenarios, the PvP, endless amounts of combinations, and yeah, just all this. You can't even experience one faction in a single playthrough or a couple playthroughs. You won't be able to do all the fortress enhancements, learn all the skills, use them properly. you got to dedicate some time and play that game over and over again to get what you need out of it. Like, it is not, don't go into it if you're like, if you don't have other players that are willing to put the time into it. That's
Unless you're gonna play solo.
Unless you're playing solo. Unless you're playing solo, obviously forget what I'm saying. But the main game is PvP. But there's a ton of solo content, as you've seen. I've been playing through it on the channel. I've been spending hours playing it, and I don't even film at all. I've been playing off camera it too on some scenarios, like over and over again, just because I love them so much. But yeah, for a solo gaming, that game is amazing. Co-op, it's fun. We haven't got through all the content yet, but
Not
we could
yet.
easily play some scenarios over again because they have different setups. Like there's random dice rolling that at the beginning that will set up the scenario different for you. And based on your market chips and your landmark chips and all this stuff, the scenario will play out completely different. Just based on what's underneath some of the chips in a playthrough could mess up your whole plan or screw up some stuff you're doing, or help you out where you didn't expect it. But yeah, yeah, it's a great game. Like I love it. Obviously, I wouldn't be spending hours playing it on the channel, but it is something like don't just buy it willy nilly. Like yeah, don't buy it willy nilly. Watch some playthroughs, do your research, see if it's for you the gameplay. But man, playing with those poker chips and neoprene mats and stuff, it is a whole other feeling. If you played too many bones or anything, maybe try somebody else. Find someone else who has it and try Cloud Spire with somebody else, and have them teach you and play it and see if it's for you first. Or just watch YouTube videos and see if it's for you. But if you're trying to play PvP, make sure you have someone else who's willing to spend the few hours to sit down and learn it, and then want to come back and play it the next week and stuff. Because yeah, it's going to take a few plays to get it down and get your strategy. You know, you understand the full scope of that game. But man, it is a sweet game.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my sales pitch on Cloud Spire. But yeah, so good. So good. Do your research. You have lots of time. There's lots of videos on YouTube now. This guy, Rob's Gaming Table, played through a whole bunch of it. Co-op, PvP, and solo. Still producing videos. There will be more coming. Don't you worry. But yes, that you'll get the impression there. Even if I'm frustrated in the video because I'm trying to defeat the thing, I love that freaking challenge that game gives. It's not an easy game, that's for sure. It's not an easy game. Small town, no real play group. Yeah, Marcus, I understand exactly. But for a solo game,
Yeah. There's a lot in there for a solo.
how many freaking hours have I spent on that game? So I don't know how much it'll cost you, where your shipping is and your dollar and all that stuff, your conversion rate on your currency. But man, if I mathed it out, like the amount that game is worth to how much hours I spent just solo, like I don't even know, like $2 an hour, like, and then I played co-op and PvP with it, and I'm still playing more of it. And I haven't even touched some of the stuff in it, like the Greege or whatever. I haven't got to even the solo stuff for the Grove Tenders.
Yeah.
We haven't done half the co-op scenarios. Like, we've only played like 5 PvP games ever. Like,
Yep. There's
yeah.
a lot in there.
And so we haven't even tried all the combinations of like one player versus one player. We haven't even tried all the different combinations of faction versus faction, and then you trying all the other factions, and then when you mix in a third and fourth player, like we haven't seen all those combos yet. So it's like,
Yeah.
anyways, all right.
You're still going.
It's me. So I prepped that. 4. I don't know where to spend my 4. I don't know where to spend it.
You want spells?
I don't know. I want money, but feels weird. Yeah, I want to go spells, I think. But I'll never get like this one if I don't get one of these. Yeah, I'll just go here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fitzooth!
Again.
3 damage. Pew! Alright. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. Do you have spells in hand? Alright, so focus a breach. And then you can prep it wherever you want.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright. And yeah, because I'm not going next. Might as well be you.
Thanks.
So 3. Now this makes... Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with this one. Or actually, I should probably start focusing. Yeah, let's focus this one.
We said there was no plus. Yeah, no plus on that.
Yeah. No plus, yeah. So I like, why am I spending my money on that one? Yeah, that's kind of weird.
No, but if you're gonna have multiple spells.
Yeah. I'll just figure I'll spend 3. Might as well just get that one going. Oops. Might as well. Nemesis. Gravehold suffers 2. Pew pew.
Oh gosh. Any player suffers 2 damage. Any player discards a gem and then assist. Okay, so how much? We're sitting at the same.
So
Okay.
I have like 5 in my hand, so I could get that other spell going if I don't discard a gem. But I mean, I can. I could also open this breach completely.
I'll discard a gem.
But who's suffering the 2?
So here, I'll suffer the 2. I'll go down to 7. I'll discard a gem because that leaves me 3, and I can still buy that
Okay.
over there if I want. And then
assist.
This goes here.
Here we go. Next assist. Desmodia's assault. Desmodia drops down from above, her hands beginning to glow as power spreads among her arms. A burst of light escapes her, crashing into Maelstrom as it lets out a pained screech. Desmodia deals 10 damage to Maelstrom.
Nice.
That's sick. I love the art on that. That's awesome. All right.
Me.
Mellowin.
Okay, so I will deal 1 damage to this guy
Yes.
and kill him.
See ya, buddy.
And then I will deal 3 damage here.
So down to 76.
And then 3, I will buy... I think I would like to buy that gem in the top.
You gotta say the name of it, or I can't give it to you.
Ancient Cenolith?
Cyanolith?
Cenolith? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
I'm sure it's cyan because of the color of the pearl or whatever on
Oh.
it, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's a weird word.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're messing with us.
Well, hold on. Sorry, Shannon's thing got blocked here. You're getting censored in the chat, Shannon. I'm in the process to see.
Oops, sorry.
Disappointed the premium health chips are out of stock online. Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
that way for a while.
Problem that they're having keeping them in stock.
Yeah. All right. Next. Nemesis.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a minion.
Mantle Augur. 8 health.
Immediately.
Immediately assist. And persistent Gravehold suffers 1 damage. So.
Oh, that is little writing.
Malistar's Boon. Malistar stumbles from a cloud of debris, coughing and covering his mouth. It's up to you now. He wheezes, this will help. A player gains a gravity node from the supply and places it into their hand.
It's a gravity
node. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'll take that. No, I'm just joking. We're about to shuffle, right?
Oh.
So.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Gains it in their hand.
Well, you have less of a hand, right? Didn't you get hit?
No, I just went.
Oh.
Drew back up.
Well.
It's up to you. I mean, if I took it, I would use that to focus so I could play all 3, but you can go ahead if you want it.
No problem. I was probably about to buy one anyway, but no. Let's give it to you. Am I going to do that or am I going to open a breach? If I take this, I would open a breach and then put it down right away. Yeah. Let me take it.
Fine. We're a team, so it doesn't matter who has it. We don't know who's going to go first.
Well, yeah, that's
Try
true.
to shuffle that well if you want to look at any of that stuff.
Mutton Chops thinking what I was thinking kind of about Gen Con being going to have some trouble this year with all the delays from China and the coronavirus.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Hard C Cayenne.
Oh, hard C.
Oh, it is? Keonolith? I could see that. Achievement unlocked. Why would that make Gen Con bad if there aren't a ton of new games out? Then play games. I usually only shop on Thursdays and spend the next 2 days playing everything I can. Ryan, I wish I did that. I end up running Thursday, trying to grab some things. We split up.
Running
and
Friday.
sometimes we work with friends. If we're with friends we traveled with, we're like, we all have our lists and we're like, okay, you're going to this booth. You need to get this. I'm going to this booth. You'll go to that booth. And we all run. And then we only get like half of what we want. And then we find out there's more stock on Friday. So then we run for the other things we couldn't get. And then we're playing in tournaments and stuff. So I feel like we'd never really play many games there other than tournaments and like events we sign up for. But
yeah,
we're usually just going around demoing stuff. And now doing the YouTube thing, like we definitely need to spend more time in the dealer hall, like demoing, and trying to find like stuff for the channel like we did last year.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we never would have got too many bones on the channel if we didn't spend time at Gen Con, like demoing stuff all week.
That is true.
So even if they don't have stock there to buy stuff, I'll still be very happy at Gen Con just demoing stuff. Even if they didn't get the stock in, like I'll just get. I'm sure they would have demo or they've airshipped something over or whatever. So yeah, so it still should be awesome. Gen Con should still be awesome. It's just which companies planned ahead. That's what we'll find out. All right, it's Uth. It's me.
You always go first.
So I will hit this guy down to 7. Okay, so let's just bend 5. We'll pop open this breach. What is the words? If you have 2 or more prep spells, gain an additional 1. No, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah. So I will just prep those in there. All right. I'll throw these in here. Draw 5. And next is Melowin.
Hey. Okay, nothing prepped.
Aw.
That's okay.
I kill this dude.
Let's put some stuff going on here. 3. I have lots of spells coming, but let's do... I'll take the 3 spell, the Haze.
Warping Haze. Fitzuth. All right. So I'll deal... no, let's do this one. Any player discards a card in hand. If they do, deal 4 damage.
Do you want me to? I can.
Like, here's where I'm sitting. Is like, I got 3, then I got this one to focus, and I definitely don't want to get rid of the spell.
Yeah, I can get rid of one.
But how are you
Well,
with...
that still leaves me 3. And I could focus that. Yeah, I can get rid of this.
Okay, yeah. I just... Although I could get rid of it and then just focus.
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Putting it back.
Yeah. Because I'll be fine with 2. Because you can get some stuff done with 4.
Yep.
Okay. So discarded that. So we'll do 4 damage. Then I'll do 1 more damage.
Nice.
Okay. And then Incinerating Fist. Any player... Focus any player's breach. Do you have a spell in hand?
Yep.
So focus your breach and prep a spell. And then 2 on this focus. And draw 2. Nemesis.
So Gravehold suffers.
1 damage. Draw a card.
Okay, so Acid Fog is a power. We need to spend 6 to get rid of it. Power 2, Unleash. The player with the most open breaches suffers 1 damage. So right now we're tied on that, so that's 6.
Then 6, eh?
I mean, I can hold for it.
I know, that's just going to have to be because we don't have like the money yet. Like we haven't been building up ether.
So, okay, hopefully it's me next.
Melowin.
Yes, okay, so let's do, this one has to fire, so let's do...
Well, you can do it in whatever order still, I think.
Yeah.
You just, it
But I
just
think
has
I
to
want
be
this
done.
one.
Oh yeah, it makes sense,
so
right?
I'll get rid of that guy. Then I'll do another 3 here.
Yeah, and then just hold that one because you bought this one that you need
Yeah.
more prep spells, and like 1 damage is not gonna be
Yeah,
that.
let's put that there.
Yes.
And I think I'll hold these. Oh, can you tell me who's going? Is it me or him? I forget
it's
if I've
you.
gone twice.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, it's him. Okay, so
But,
I will
but
hold.
we got 2 turns.
Yeah, I'll hold
But he could go next.
this, and I'll draw 2. Yes. Yes, got it.
You got the 6?
Yeah, but it's
Wow.
not my turn, so
Are you sure?
2.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. 2,
Nemesis.
3, 4, 5,
So
6.
1 off here, and draw.
Oh gosh, we got a minion. So persistent. The player with the lowest life suffers 1 damage.
It's a little ping damage.
Okay.
A little ping damage.
I need my bigger spells. Alright.
Winston says, I want to hit Origins. I prefer it to Gen Con. They are 2 drastically different conventions, but Origins has been getting bigger over the years. I've only been Origins twice, but I went and then took like 2 years off and then went again and was like way bigger. Like it like grew like huge, but it's still not near as busy. And I do like the chill vibe of Origins.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I
but
like that.
I
It's not
love
as-
the spectacle of Gen Con though, walking in that dealer hall and just being like a football field or 2, a soccer pitch, a couple of soccer pitches, whatever, or whatever the field of your favorite sport, like multiple fields, ice rinks, whatever, just way off in the distance, and yeah, just aisles and aisles of board gaming goodness, and I love that damn smell. When you go in there, you smell that fresh cardboard, fresh inks on the cardboards. Oh, I love it.
And the rubber.
And the rubber of the mats all over the floor. Yeah. Oh, it's that's my heaven. Is the dealer hall at Gen Con.
Yeah, but Gen Con is a lot for people.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. Origins is definitely not that. And if I could go back, some of the friends I took to Gen Con first as their first kind of convention, I would have done Origins instead first. Smell of Chinese manufacturing. Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Oh, gosh.
Bitzuth. That is me. All right, let's do 3 damage to this guy.
Sorry. Just reading Marcus. I hope you all enjoy your convention. This poor introvert will just play games at home. I hear you.
Marcus, man, I'm an introvert too, believe it or not.
Yeah, I was going to say, believe it or
not. I'm an introvert too, buddy. Yeah, come and hang out with us.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Hopefully at both.
There are, I noticed there was every year, like there's a Gen Con group on Facebook. There always is some people in there talking about being introverts and like trying to like get together and like how to help each other at the con. And it's kind of neat. Like that's, Rob's gone first every round, right? Yeah.
Yes, he has every single one. And watch, he'll go again before me.
I'm just mashed. I'm talking like I'm just.
But I drop shuffled it, mashed it, then pass it to you, and then you mashed it too. So I don't know what he's doing that we're not seeing. Marcus will just watch YouTube's then.
Yeah, you can watch.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll be making videos while we're there. We'll try to film some stuff, get it uploaded in the hotel.
Yeah.
We always try that every year.
And then we'll try to prep some stuff ahead of time to drop while we're there for people that aren't there.
Ah, true.
Right?
Yeah, I want to do a playthrough series and like kind of like schedule it to have it just like boom, start going up for the hashtag Gen Can't.
Yeah.
Hashtag Gen Can't. I did that one year. I never want to do that again.
Oh, the Gen Can't?
The Gen Can't, yep.
Yeah.
It was not a fun
sad year
experience.
for
Yes,
him.
it was very sad. I was very depressed. All right. So I did the damage. I'm going to prep. And I got the 2. I don't have any other prep spells, so I got 5. Not 6.
Well, hopefully I go before, because I have 6 in my hand.
I could hold, but I don't know if I'm going to draw into. I don't.
What are you going to drop? Oh, you just dropped the spell. Yeah, you don't know what you're drawing to.
Yeah, I don't know if
I have 6, so let's just hope for the best.
5, eh? I don't know. It's discarding card in hand is kind of weird, but it does speed up through the deck.
Yeah, but at this point, like once we have all the bigger spells, you just get rid of a gem.
Yeah, true. I know.
You know, it's like
because there's no destroy effects here, right? So you gotta take the discard. I guess is the next best thing.
And I'll discard a card for 4 damage.
Yeah, that's true. Crystal for 4 damage any day.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
No.
So this is gone.
So he's gonna do unleash.
Unleash. So Greyhold suffers 3.
Then the player with the most open breaches suffers 1 damage. You got this one?
Yeah.
Okay, because
just suffer 1.
2. Yeah.
Okay, down
and
to
that
8.
goes away. And then
Down
the
to
player
8.
with the lowest life suffers 1, which is me.
Oh, I see.
So that's that. And then we got inflame attack, unleash twice.
Greyhold suffers 6 damage.
Yep.
Down to 15.
The player with the fewest open breaches suffers 2 damage. So this again, we're tied. Do you want to do 2? And then
Player with the fewest open breaches suffers 2. Yeah,
we'll
I'll suffer 2.
again,
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yep,
and then we're gonna assist.
Yeah, but if we both die together, though, we have no hope. Zaxos arrives. All right. Zaxos appears beside you, one hand clutching his wounded side. I can fix this, he yells. He lashes solid black energy from his shadow across the Maelstrom shell. Doubled over with pain, Zaxos stumbles through a breach and vanishes from battle. Zaxos deals 10 damage to Maelstrom.
Sweet. 63. All right. So we're kind of like in the range.
I feel like we should have just been pounding on that thing ourselves,
trying.
but we don't do that much damage. And then these things would kill us, so it's like...
Yeah. So now I have this big hand of 6, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
Good for...
Can get your breach open. Nemesis
Oh,
again. The player with the lowest life suffers a damage. Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. I can say
Whatever.
Okay. Immediately assist. Draw and resolve a new Nemesis card. So assist. I'll give that to you, and then we draw and resolve.
Desmodia's plan. All right, Desmodia's here. The next time you see Desmodia, she is fully glowing. A sparkling pattern seems to lift off her skin, lighting the rubble around her. Her body is encased in swirling energy as she lifts off the ground. Keep holding, apprentices. My attack is nearly ready. Just a few moments longer. ...
Okay, so this is very good, I think. So when in power 4, they'll assist, and then Desmodia deals 40 damage to Maelstrom. So we
So
What?
yes, but we got to hold off for 4 turns and not lose by then.
Yeah. And then it said to immediately
She'll
draw.
do 40 damage.
Yeah.
So if we just ignore this guy and start pounding on this, there's a chance.
There's a chance.
But he's still going to do 4 other cards off the deck that are going to mess with us for sure.
Well, and then it said also we have to draw a new Nemesis card, which is this one.
Oh, okay, okay.
So unleash. And then any
Man.
player suffers 4 damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take this one. So 1.
See, it's going to kill us before we can do anything.
2, 3, 4. What am I going to here? Sorry, I was at 6, so I am going to 2. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Fitzuth.
You do anything?
1 damage.
Oh, I mean,
Sure, 1 damage. No, this guy, I think. I don't
Yeah?
know, it's 1 damage, like whatever.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. 3. Let's just open. And his turns feel so lame.
I know.
Mellowin.
All right, 2 damage. So what are we doing here?
I don't know. She's gonna rip off 40. So like, if we could get 23 damage through, but like that's gonna take so long. But
I'm
like,
gonna do 2.
that's 2 more goes through the deck, right? Because
Yep.
he's gonna go twice. So like, we could if we just focus on this. It's kind of telling us that, right? It's kind of saying like, hurry, go. But like, I'm at 5, you're at 2.
Yep.
Like this could take us out before then, and this will do 4 total damage,
Yeah,
right?
that might take me out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we have to kill him first.
Okay, so I change. I'll do those 2 on him instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
2, 'cause
But
that'll take me
this is
out.
kind of like a distraction, right? But it's
Yeah.
like, it may be what... But only one of us probably needs to survive, right? To actually finish it off. But then again, this is at 12 health. So it's like, you can't just let this go.
2,
I don't know.
I'm gonna spend. I have 6. I'm gonna spend 5 and take a gravity
Yes.
node. Oh, what am I doing here? 1,
Mellowin, it's you again.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you don't have any prep spells. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this didn't line up very well. 4. Holy, I feel like I have a ton of spells in my deck and none of them are coming out when I want them. Yeah, I'll take that.
Alright, open your breach.
I don't need to open yet.
Yeah, hopefully you have money when you do, though.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, but you have no money to... You see? This is the problem. Now you don't have enough breaches open. You're going to get screwed.
Yeah, but I don't need to prep my
Yeah,
sparks.
But still, you can only prep 2 out of 5 spells.
That's fine, that's fine.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you should open that breach. I told you. I knew it. Fitzuth! Oh, you
Here,
have
I'll
cards.
discard
You
it.
have cards to discard.
I'll discard.
Yeah. So any player discard a card in hand. They do 4 damage. So there, he's dead.
Okay.
Discard that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? And we'll do 1 damage to our buddy here.
Okay.
And oh, I might have you actually. Yes. Okay.
Oh, you have me?
Yeah, this little card. Focus the player's breach, and you may prep a spell in hand.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
so
open
that
that thing.
opens it. Let's
Boom,
prep.
that card, I knew that
and then
purchase would be
it
good.
works with this.
Yes, I got you.
Prep that one. Oh,
Whoops, I'm
look at
putting
you.
that in the pile. I shouldn't be putting that in the pile yet. Let's throw that there. And 2.
There is a spell for 2.
Yeah, might as well.
There's
Whatever.
no gems for 2.
Sure. That does make it further to see my good spells, though. But
You think
whatever.
we're gonna make it that far? Hopefully.
Well, I know, but every card you stick in, it means that
Yeah.
you're seeing these less. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's
it's like
true.
so putting in weaker cards is not a good idea.
Oh,
when
they
you-
said Rob again was first.
Man, I'm
That is
cheating,
so
guys.
crazy.
I'm cheating. I'm like, you guys are catching me, but you're not seeing how I do it. No, I'm just joking.
That's crazy. Oh, me. Okay, so let's do.
Yeah, it is weird though,
It is crazy weird.
because I like shuffle and jam it and play with it, and like I'm talking and I like do it for 10 minutes and it's still me. I do it for 1 minute, it's still me. I don't know. You
Okay.
shuffle from now on.
Okay. So let's do cast, deal 2 damage. If you have 2 or more.
Oh.
I have 2.
Other. See the word other?
Yeah, other. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just do 2.
Okay, he's down
That's
to
fine.
60.
And then I will. Do you have any cards you want to discard? If not, I'll just discard a spark.
You can prep it though, right? If you shoot that off.
Yeah, yeah.
could just discard a spark. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I could just lead to another one of those.
Or I'll just discard sparks.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of this. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll do 4 more damage.
4 more, 10 of 56.
And then we'll prep all that.
Nemesis. Yoink. Oh, man, another one of these annoying guys. 11, it's a Temple Cutter. Immediately assist. And he's got the persistence. Any player suffers 2 damage and discards a card in hand. Okay. And we have no heal. This is so annoying. All right. Mist Inferno. You watch fire streak above your head. You follow the smoky trail back to Mist, perched atop a crumbling building, throwing flame as fast as she can. We've done all we can. Help Desmodia finish off Maelstrom, she commands. Mist deals 15 damage to this dude.
Sweet.
Get him. See, if we just ignore these guys just a little bit.
41.
Yeah, if we just ignore them a little bit, but we need to, like, I don't know. Maybe it is just deal with this guy. Like, maybe that is the plan. I feel like they wouldn't be too hard on us here, but. All right. That's it.
Yep.
Nemesis again.
So, any player suffers 2. Can it be you? Because I'm a little bit...
And discards a card in hand.
Oh, that's sad.
That's okay. All right. And then,
oh, yeah.
Oh, that deck's getting low. Immediately, assist. Yep, so we got to assist. Can you put 3 power tokens on that? Brahma's Rally. This is our last stand, Brahma cries out. We need to hold out just a little longer. Weaken Maelstrom enough so Desmodia can deliver the final blow. Your mentor glows for a moment and fades. Suddenly, your wounds mend on their own. Any player gains 2 life.
Any?
Any. So go ahead, gain 2.
Thanks.
You better be the damage dealer if I'm giving you 2 health.
I got damage. I got 7 right here sitting, and I think I'm...
all right, so each player suffers 6 damage. So we lose if this comes.
Yeah.
But we'll win if that comes.
Which
so, like,
would come first?
I don't see unless this goes away somehow. This card comes out and goes, get rid of the Desmodia's Flare. Desmodia's dead.
Yeah.
All right. Fitsooth. All right, so...
I'll discard a card for you.
Yeah, but where am I doing this damage? We're just pinging this guy so we don't die?
Sure.
Because that's what I think we need to do, just survive, right?
Sure. So I'll get rid of a crystal.
How many you got in hand, though?
I have
how much money total?
3, 4, 5, 6 total.
6? There's not...
no, if I get rid
of 5,
get
this.
But if
Man,
I get rid of 5, I can
any
still
ally
get
draws
node.
2 cards? That would have been huge if we got that.
Yeah. No, I'll just get rid of that, and I'll take a gravity node.
Okay. So 4 damage. And then 3 more damage.
Oh yeah, Marcus says just need 1. We do need to do 1 here, so that.
Yeah.
But I'll do the 1. I got a little spark sitting here.
Mellowin, do that 1 damage.
So let's do 1 here.
Oh, I didn't finish my turn. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm like,
excited.
what am I doing? 4. Sure. Let's get some more spells in there.
Okay. So you'll draw that up. I'll do 1 here for 40. Oh, that's kind of annoying that he is... Oh, no. We're rewinding. I gotta do this in a different way. Let's do 3 damage here. Then 1 damage here.
Okay.
Then 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3. Come on now. Gotta be strategic here.
Yes.
Now I got my 5 cards. My 5 money 2.
Here
3,
you go.
4,
Shuffle
5.
it up and make sure I don't go first.
Taking a gravity node. That.
Kevin says, my concern is I have a job and a wife in Gloomhaven, and I have to give up one of them.
No, just get your wife to play Gloomhaven with you.
Yes, couples who play together stay together. That's a game Mel and I played a lot together.
Yes, we played it all together.
Many hours together.
Yeah.
And we will continue playing Gloomhaven at some point. We got to get into Forgotten Circles. It keeps staring at me off the shelf. We got to get it back to the table and play through that. Gloomhaven is an utter disappointment in my book, by the way. Channel the hate.
Aww. That's okay. No, it's not going to be for everyone.
Yeah, I can understand. That game is definitely not for everyone. There's been a few times where I would like try to figure out monster movement and then go look at an FAQ that just kept growing and it's like 70 pages deep and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I playing a game that I have to read through 70 pages of FAQ stuff to like fully understand how the basics of the game work? It's just like, this is crazy. Is it worth the time? And like, I debated giving up a few times through that playthrough because of that. Because we would take like a month off or something and then we'd go back and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get back into this and try to reread stuff and try to figure it out again. It's like, man. So we just left it on a table for a while and just like...
It was the only game we played.
Yeah, it was the only game we played. Like, we literally ignored other games completely except for like I was playing like Game of Thrones, a card game at the time or whatever. That was the only other game I was playing. But that game I knew the rules, and like we just, you know, it's a living card game. So you're just like, I don't need to learn really anything. Is it gonna be Fitzooth? Just waiting for Rob first again. Here we go.
You watched me drop that multiple times. Oh, it's me!
Mellowin! She knows how to cheat now. She knows my tricks. She's doing it on herself, guys.
Okay, I have no spells prepped. I'll just prep that. And we have 4.
I'm just glad it's not the Nemesis. That's what I'm glad. Spencer, how's it going? We're good. We're having fun.
Hello.
Everyone let Spencer know how you are in the chat. He's here.
4. What do I want to do for 4? Almost like nothing. I'll just take one of these, I think, for 3.
But again, you can take nothing because you don't want...
But it's a spell. That's fine. It's a spell that does 2 damage. That's fine.
You know deck builders. You
I
just
know.
don't put junk in your deck. That means the good stuff, it's like you're just adding turns. You're not going to see that stuff in the game. I know it's getting near the end anyway, but I'm just saying. Don't be doing that as we go through this legacy game. Don't just buy every turn.
I know.
That's something you learn. That I learned in like Star Realms back in the day. It's like, don't just keep buying because there's stuff there. That's how you never get the synergies in your deck. If you just keep buying junk and junk and junk.
All right,
Mellowing it's you again.
I'm going to do 3.
That's fishy. That's fishy. She's calling me out for Rob going first.
I didn't call you. They're calling
at least I
you
never
out.
went twice in a row,
Yes,
right?
you did. Yes,
like
you did.
once maybe.
But they're calling you out, not me. Prep all that. I'll hold.
Excuse me.
I will do nothing with these 2. So I will hold 2. 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Hey, remove a token from last turn. Do we
Remove a
forget?
token.
Oh, this one probably, right? This one came out, it was... Is that right? Mel's innocent, just ask her.
I am. I am. You guys watched me do
Shannon,
it.
which token?
Was it this one? Did we forget?
I think maybe we didn't do that one. Maybe.
Shoot.
But I feel like that's the way it was when that guy... All is good, I think. Yeah, I think we're okay.
I think we're okay, but...
Because I remember this one had more on it than this one. That's how I knew this one.
Because they're not going to end at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's why we knew that we would be okay.
Is it 1 per turn? No, you guys are good.
Okay. Yeah, 1 each per turn.
Yeah. I think we're okay, though, because I remember when this came out, I looked, and this was 1 less, so I knew this one would happen first.
We knew. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Thanks, guys.
We do need to, Shannon, every time we go through the Nemesis turn, we do need to take 1 off with the first card. Then you go to the second card, you take another 1 off that. Then you draw a card or do the next card or whatever. So if we didn't do that, we're bad. All right, Fitzooth.
You.
Don't have anything prepped. 3. I'll just dump. Fitzooth. All right.
Is it me, you, Nemesis, Nemesis?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
So double Nemesis is about to go.
I wouldn't have stacked the deck like that.
So that means this is going to kick off, but like we got to deal with whatever 2 cards come off here.
Yeah.
So any player discard a card.
Here, I got you. Because I'm not going... Well, you're probably not going again either.
Let's get rid of that 1 crystal. No, you got 1 lonely crystal.
Yeah.
So 4 damage.
Yep.
Down to 31. Then I'll do 1 down to 30.
Okay.
And then let's prep. And focus any player's breach. This sucks now that there's in my deck and I can't destroy it. And 2 crystals. I'll just play them and they're gone. Actually, let's try to make sure that doesn't come up as easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Nemesis, 1 token, 2 token, card draw.
Oh my gosh.
40? Oh, look at this dude. He's like throwing blades, looks like a transformer. Immediately, the player with the fewest open breaches suffers 2 damage.
Okay, I got you.
Well, careful though. You gotta be careful if we keep spreading damage. Means we'll both die on the same turn. That's a bad practice in this game, I feel.
Okay, well, what's the persistent then?
The player with the fewest open breaches suffers 2 damage. So
okay,
like,
so you do it and then I do the next one?
I don't know, whatever.
It's going to happen again.
I know, that's the problem.
So yeah, you do it.
But if we both die...
You do it, and then I'll do the next one. Or I'll do it and you do the next one.
Okay, so I'm down to 1. We both have like stuff cocked up, so we're good. All right.
We'll go opposite on this guy. We'll put the damage on him because we don't have 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just put damage on him in dice.
Take
So,
two.
yeah. Nemesis again. This one goes. And assist. This
Uh-oh. But this could be bad.
Yeah, she could just die and then we don't do any damage. Desmodia's bombardment. Desmodia continues to rise in the air, radiating so brightly it's difficult to look at her. You did well buying us time. Now I can end this. Take care of Gravehold. The cavern walls are rocked to their core as Desmodia releases all her stored energy at Malstorm. That is sick that they tell a little story through the deck like that with art and everything. I love it. And then Desmodia deals 40 damage to Malstorm. So it goes to -10. All right. All right. Did it. So we win.
Okay, so then you need...
So let's get the card.
I don't remember if you need to read the back of that one or not.
Both take two. Doesn't matter. Next Nemesis turn, you win. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I know we're fighting over it, and it's like, wait, that would have... We win anyway because we don't even go to the next card.
That is true.
All right.
So that was the card, but it said if you win...
Let's see. At the end of the game versus Maelstrom, if you won, read the back of this card. If you lost, read the front of LO4. So we're going to read Chapter 1 Conclusion. You watch from the edge of the caverns as Desmodia faces off against Maelstrom. One bright light against the terrible darkness. Luckily, you managed to do the impossible. Hold off Maelstrom's minions long enough to safely evacuate Gravehold. The survivors huddle behind you, terrified, as Desmodia erupts before them. The entire cavern shakes and collapses. Towers fall and buildings crash down upon Maelstrom, burying it underneath a mountain of rumble. Your home, Gravehold, is no more. At least, you led many of its citizens to safety. Read the back of LO4. I love it already, guys. I love it already. This is awesome.
That's LO4, right?
LO4 back, yeah. It says right there on the card.
Okay.
That's awesome. Chapter 1 Conclusion continued. Gravehold is gone, lost beneath the rubble, along with your friends, teachers, Desmodia, and most of the other mages. You recognize Mist and Malistar among the survivors, tending to the wounded. Zaxos is among them, his eyes hollow. This is your fault. Mist screams at him, tears in her eyes. Zaxos backs away slowly. I didn't mean to. I was only trying to protect us. His words become unclear as a dark breach opens behind him. Close it, Zaxos, Brahma shouts. I beg you. Zaxos vanishes into the void, his last words echoing in the tunnel. I'm sorry. Read the front of LO5.
Interesting. Isn't that...
Can I have the LO5,
next
please?
one? Yep, sorry. LO5 front. Chapter 1 Conclusion continued. It takes a true ordeal to access your inner power, Brahma explains. While others search for survivors, you will train with me. Only then will you be able to serve the survivors of Gravehold. Follow the endgame instructions on page 20 in the rulebook. Each player finds the card that matches their mage from the legacy deck cards LO6 to L13. Banish the other cards. So grab LO6 to L13 and page 20 in the rulebook. Game end. The game ends when any of the following conditions are met. The players are victorious if either of the following conditions is true. Nemesis has 0 life, which we did. Nemesis no cards in the deck. No. Oh, yeah, that would have never happened because this all lined up perfectly, I think. All right. The players lose if any of the following conditions are true. All players are exhausted, have 0 life. Gravehold has 0 damage. In addition, a Nemesis may have a specific victory condition. We know this. At the end of each game, players will return to the supply all of the cards in their deck that cost more than 0 ether, placing them in the corresponding piles. They're teaching us how to clean up, guys. This is what I have to do after every stream. I love the art on this one. The guy like giving a Ryu uppercut here to the to the bug. Love it. Okay. Do we get any? We didn't destroy any cards. Okay. Oh yeah. I want to see if those are for the next game. Reset their starting decks and hands so they match those written on their player mats. Reset their breaches to their starting positions. Oh yeah.
Okay. So L6 to L13?
Yep. So
Oh, man, those look pretty.
yeah, because you get the girl or the boy, whoever you have, I guess.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that's me.
Name
the
of
boy.
card. Also, you name the card. This is like
Oh my God, more
your
naming.
unique power. We can do that later, though. So the rest get banished?
Yep.
It's all banished. Oh, that's so cool. So unlocks end of chapter 1. So we're going to get to put something on here, I guess.
Okay.
So let's deal with that now. All right. Open Insight 1.
Oh, we're already opening boxes. Or
All right. So this is the sticker stuff. They kind of warn, do this carefully. So here's Insight 1. It's just like cardboard. Feels like a record, like an LP full envelope or whatever you call those. Oh, I see. There's stickers. Oh, man. Maybe it's supposed to do that. But I feel stickiness like...
oh, that happened when we played Pandemic too.
But I see stuff still stuck on the other side.
Yeah,
so I
just
think we're okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
opening like
okay.
this. So I think we're all right.
Yeah.
But it scares me when I feel like stickiness. I feel like it's...
Yeah, because it's probably this part that they tried to stick to.
yeah. Come on. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Things are sticking to other things. What
Yeah,
am I
put that
doing?
on this side for now.
Get that away from me. All right. Oh, this is cool.
Oh.
Pandemic Legacy vibe here for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Each player chooses one of the starter card effects and adds it to their card. Place the starting hand sticker over the 4x crystal 1x spark listed in the starting hand section of your player mat. Oh, okay, cool. So we take a card, a spell, or... oh, you can make it a gem, or you can make it a spell, and then you take this sticker,
Oh, and you...
and it modifies so you only have 3 crystals and 1 spark, plus your new starting card or whatever. So the spell is cast, deal 1 damage, then gain 1 ether that can only be used to gain a spell.
Okay.
There's also cast, deal 1 damage. If this damages a minion, deal 1 additional damage. I like that one.
Okay.
Deal 1 damage. If your discard pile contains 4 or more other cards, deal 2 additional damage.
Situational, but okay.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Focus any player's breach on a cast. That's kind of a weird one. No damage. Gem. Gain 1 ether. Any ally may discard a spell in hand and then draw a card.
Okay.
I guess you can get rid of sparks and then draw into new stuff. That's kind of neat. Could help you get to the money you need sometimes to get rid of these power cards. Gain 2 ether that can only be used to gain a gem. Gain 1 ether. If you have 3 or more open breaches, gain 1 life. Oh, that one I like.
I like that one too.
Then gain 1 ether. You may cast one of your prep spells that cost 4 or less.
I like that too.
Both of these are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
These last 2 are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the damaging a minion, and if it damages, deal additional damage. I like that one's kind of neat too. But I feel like these 2, you want the gain a life one? Gain 1 ether, you may cast one of your prep spells that costs 4 ether or less.
I do like the gain of life one, but just because I love heal.
Is that what you want? You pick. I'll let you pick first. You go nuts.
Sure. Okay, so this goes on.
So just remember, you're going to be starting with 3 crystals and 1 spark plus that one in your opening hand. So
That's fine.
and the fact that we're losing a crystal to do this makes me feel like gems are the right pick here.
Yeah.
But the fact that this card has 2 slots on it, and one says unlocks the end of chapter 4, makes me feel like we're going to make this card like dual use, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, that's just like...
Yeah, but they were saying that I think it might have more information on it, so I'm just checking.
oh, good call.
But I don't see any.
But either way, it's good to rip it out so it's not sticking to everything.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't see any other.
There might be on that top.
on the bottom part here, or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
this is the top. I don't know. Oh, yep. You are.
You guys are right.
in the chat.
You guys are right.
Okay. It's like a mess. Don't mind me.
Here's our professional professional setup here. Starter card effect, starting hand.
Okay.
Yeah, that we
Okay.
already. Yeah, I understand though. This is going to happen again, I know, and we're going to miss something, and it's going to mess us up. Okay, so
So this goes over unlocks at the end of chapter 1, right? That's where I'm putting this.
Yes, correct. I do like the cast focus any player's breach. I like that. Getting breaches open fast.
Yeah, I like that too.
But I do like the idea of having... Oh, man.
Wait, do we get to name this card and then this card is the gem? And then I wonder...
No, you name this card, because remember, everybody's unique starter card has a name, and that name you're supposed to put on here.
Yeah. So I wonder at the end of chapter 4, when we get another one, do we get both or do we get to pick one? I wonder. That's going to be exciting.
Know. Man, this is
Name
a tough choice
card.
here.
Oh my god.
Deal 1 damage. If this damage the minion, deal 1 additional. I like that one. Deal 1 damage, gain 1. That can only be used to gain a spell.
Tough.
I like the idea.
Says he took a spell.
Took a spell. I want this focus any player's breach one. It's like very cool.
I mean, that works really well with my card that I just took.
Deal 1 damage. If your discard pile contains 4 more cards, deal 2. I don't like that situational stuff. Deal 1 damage if this damages the minion. That's my favorite one of the spells, I think.
Yeah, Faulty
or
Joe
focus.
took that one. He took the minion attack one.
Yeah, that one seems very good to me. Or the focus any player's breach seems good. But then in the long run, once we only have 3 breaches, well, I guess 4 total. 4 total breaches that are closed. So that focusing a breach thing gets a little stale after a while. But there's stuff here that's like, for every prep spell, you get extra damage. So it's like...
Yeah, but this is probably not going to be the same cards we're working with.
Maybe. I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, I think a gem... No, I think I'll go with the focus of player's breach. That's something I love in this game to do, is be the guy who like helps everyone open their breaches, get them open quicker so we can start loading them up and damaging faster.
And it really works well with this one, so then I can take damage and then heal 1 when this card comes around. So I got to keep my deck nice and small.
Yeah, I'm going to take a spell and focus any player's breach. And I'll name the card later. We'll do that later, before next stream, I guess.
We have another one. I did 2 damage spell.
Opening breaches combos with her power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh yeah, we need one of these things.
So that's going to cover over the starting hand. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever.
I know. I hate doing these kind of things. Too OCD for it.
Yeah, whatever. That's close enough. Okay.
All right,
so
I'm
throw
good.
that over there for now. And let's see what's next. Choose a name for your starter card and write it on the card. And on the new blank space on starting hand.
Well, it needs to be a small one because the name can only fit
I
in
know.
this little...
We need the fine tip.
Yeah, I have them somewhere from
yeah, we'll find them before
Gloomhaven.
next stream. Yeah, we need the fine tip. Sharpies or whatever. Banish a crystal from your starting hand.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. That obviously we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And read the back of this card. Banish the Maelstrom Nemesis mat. So that goes in the box. His Nemesis deck and the assist cards. Oh, we're not going to have that all happen again?
Oh, okay.
That's so cool.
Do you want to peek at what we didn't see?
No.
Or no?
No.
Okay, so let's do...
No, we'll play that guy again later. Now, I'm assuming you get that as content you can play with Aeons in now.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
So
That's
tune
why
in
it gives you
tomorrow
the-
for my live stream where I play against that Maelstrom.
no.
I'm just joking. All right. Open stop ID deck or 1D.
Okay. I need to pull this up on the thing because I can't reach.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
And Doug is asking, are you going to Gen Con this year?
We're trying.
Oh my god.
We're trying. We should be going. We're pretty close to going. But I do have a Patreon goal right now, trying to raise funds to help make it not hit so hard because I'm doing this full time now. So if you guys are interested in helping me get to Gen Con or helping us, actually, we'll go as a team for sure, especially if we can raise. I should have put that in the goal, actually, because, like, I should be able to go for sure. I get press badge. I can go myself. I could stay in a dirty, cheap hotel. Sleep in a soup kitchen underneath my car, whatever has to be done to get to Gen Con, I'll do it. But if Mel comes with me, we got to get the hotel and it's, she's got to get her badge and all that. So we're trying some stuff. We're trying to figure out some stuff that we can work for some publishers to try to offset costs and stuff.
Yeah.
But Patreon, thank you guys. You guys are going to definitely help fund a trip to Gen Con if we both go. But we do have a goal there for that. But yeah, we're trying. Oh, Ryan says we're going to like this party, thinks.
Okay, sorry, what box am I getting? Or what?
The 1D or ID or whatever. Nope, that's 2. Is it? No?
No, I think it's over here.
It's in one of those, yeah. I think it's this thing. Oh. Is that a deck? No, that's not a deck.
Oh, ID front?
Yes.
It's
that one looks cool.
It's under that.
Look at that. That's got some cool art on it.
Fire.
You can get rid of that.
Yep.
Oh, it's in plastic. It's different.
I just want to open one of these boxes so bad.
Not yet.
So bad. I love boxes.
This is the front of the Stop ID deck. Do not open it until instructed to do so.
It's a Stop ID
I know, it's like in different plastic. I'm super excited. This is awesome. Doug, I hope to see you there too. Yes. I will let people know if we do go like kind of close to Gen Con or while we're at Gen Con. I want to try to kind of find like a place on one of the evenings where we can like meet up and chill or play a game or something. I don't know. Or just, yeah.
We just have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll do that closer too. We'll find a game that we're like playing lately or something new.
Or something that a bunch of people could play with us.
Yeah, a big party game or something goofy, and we'll just get together and hang out and play.
Or based on what
I just don't know where,
what they want to play. Like if we
true.
figure out how many people are going, we could kind of maybe coordinate it better.
Yeah, true. All right.
Okay.
Crumbling Compound. What is happening here?
I don't know, but it did tell you to do
this
that.
This deck
right?
contains your supply upgrades. Replace 2 supply piles in the current supply with upgrade supply piles of the same type. So that there are 3 gems, 2 relics, and 4 spells in the supply. Banish the cards you did not choose, and the ones you removed from the supply. When you're ready to start Chapter 2, read the front of L14. So throw that on top of the deck so we can read that next time. So we got to make some tough choices here.
So we only replace 2 supply piles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got Crumbling Compound. Gain 2 ether. You may discard a gem in hand. If you do, gain an additional 2. Oh, okay. Wow. I like that. Wow. So you turn like crystals into 2 instead of 1. That's neat. It's a small upgrade. Geophage. Look at the art on that. That's cool. Gain 1 ether. This is on a relic. You may destroy a gem in hand. This is what I love. Yum, yum, yum. That's my favorite stuff. And we don't have any destroy there. And I know you don't need destroy.
No, but show me a heal.
Man, I hated drawing these damn sparks and crystals over and over again there. When I just want to see my big spells. All right. Sorry, one sec. Excuse me. All right. Breach Flare. Man, the art is... I love it in this game. Breach Flare. That's awesome. Cast. Deal 2 damage. Focus any player's number 3 breach. Okay. I like that. I wish I knew that was coming after I just took the Focus a Breach starter card there. But it's all good. And then we get the Stop ID relic. No, I'm just joking. That joke's already old. All right. Bending Beam for 5. Oh, look at the art on that one. I know that guy. Look at his Lego Lawson right around the corner. That's awesome. Curving the arrow. All right. Deal 2 damage. If this spell was cast from an opened 3rd breach, deal 3 additional damage. Man, I just took opening breaches on my unique card. Oh, man.
I love that one.
Yes, this one is amazing.
Okay, so what if I pick this one and you get to choose one?
I'll pick this.
Okay.
I think.
Now, Ryan was saying that I think I remember you can do more than 2 upgrades. You just have to at least. But then when I'm reading this again, it just says replace 2 supply piles in your current supply.
I think you have to make choices here.
Yeah.
No, nothing on here about it.
And then Shane says, do you need a hole punch in something around the corner?
Have I got a deal for you?
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one. I don't know what we're going to replace it with yet. Oh, I see this dilemma that's happening. Oh, this is not correct.
Oh yeah. What is
I'm like,
going
what is going on here?
I feel like this 4 for 3 is good. This one's interesting, not the best. Like
Now,
I would probably just replace a 5 for a 5.
if you're going to do the whole thinning your deck thing, then 100%. Like, if you chose this, then I would say we replace
Because you'd
that
have
with
less to
that.
destroy.
Yeah.
But how much? Like we don't have to buy that, and I definitely would just get rid of this. Any ally draws 2 cards one,
Yeah.
and make things cheaper.
Yeah. So do this for this and that for that. And these ones that we're banishing.
But also, there's this one that works with this too. Deal 2 damage. Focus any player's 3rd breach.
Yeah, but we only have we don't need all this focus.
I know, but you don't always go for those cards. And if you're going for the spells, like you just load your deck with spells, you get spells that work together. Like, so you don't have to buy this relic that just sticks in there and it's stuck.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
You could just also replace that with.
But I like this focus any player's breach.
Oh, okay.
And then any player may prep a spell in hand. How awesome was that?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But you just need to buy one of those and it's like golden. That's it. Just one.
Yeah, see, I think that this one we don't need right
I
now.
know. Gain 2, you may discard a gem hand. If you do, gain additional 2.
I mean, that is so good.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's better than this.
Yeah, I'll go with this one.
Okay. And this will replace this.
Don't know if you need that with your power as well. That's true. I was just making devil's advocate, like going both end of the argument. But I definitely, this is what I want to see is this.
Yeah, and this.
Because this can give you economy where we're not choosing this and our economy's kind of sucky, like our gems suck. And this kind of offsets that a little bit maybe because it gives you some economy maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So then these all get banished is what it was saying?
Yeah.
The ones we didn't choose and then the ones that were in.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you think we need to I think we can get this one going, but it's you have to have 2 more other prep spells and you deal 1 additional damage. It's not the best.
It's not the best, but at least it's still doing 2.
Yeah, true.
No matter what,
only 3.
Yeah, it's still doing 2.
2
so
for 3 is.
And we can change that out when we get.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're putting this in the little banish.
Yeah, the decision gets tough. They will give you all great cards and you only get 2. That's right. I remember now. It's hard. It is hard, Ryan. Man, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
And then the choices we make now will stick us on the next decision, I'm sure, where we're oh, that other one would have gone with this one. And now,
Yeah.
we'll regret maybe a little bit, but we'll just have to go with what we did now as our foundation and keep going from there. But I love this idea of the game evolving, the market evolving like that, and us making choices.
Yes.
That's a very cool way to do Legacy for this game. All right.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be it for the stream. That was awesome. That was fun. We're going to stop there. We're doing this again on Saturday. The stream is already scheduled. Go to Rob's Gaming Table or youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You'll see the upcoming streams. Set reminders for the streams you want to see. I've scheduled episode 2 already. We'll schedule the next one probably the same time next week on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. And we got other playthroughs coming up. Sword and Sorcery is rolling out. We're doing that recorded. Live stream tomorrow afternoon of Spirit Island. I'm going to try Branch and Claw, but be gentle on me. I literally just got it today. I'm going to open it tomorrow and try to figure it out in the morning. And then we'll play around with some of it in the afternoon, just get a taste of it. I'm going to try to experience it kind of live on camera. Try one of the new spirits and play with the event cards and stuff. And then tomorrow evening, we're back here, same time. We're doing a Viticulture with Tuscany. We're playing with all of the jam from Tuscany Essential Edition, mixed with Viticulture Essential Edition, and just playing the full-out beastly game that I wanted from the start, and why I bought Tuscany at the exact same time I bought Viticulture is because I wanted all the goods. I wanted the gamer version of Viticulture. So, and it felt good. We tried it last night or the night before or whatever for the first time. So good. All right. Everyone, thank you for being here live. If you're watching this later on YouTube and you don't want to miss this live, make sure you subscribe. And again, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you. Faulty Joe, Florian, all you guys for donating to our Clank Legacy playthrough fundraiser that we filled in 2 streams. No, 1.12 streams.
Yeah.
1.1 streams. But yes, thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Marcus, Ryan, Mutton Chop, Shannon, everybody who's in the chat hanging out with us. Yeah, that was awesome. But we'll be back on Saturday afternoon to play the next one of these live. So tune in for that. If you can't catch it later. It'll be there. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks to our Patreon backers, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Have a good night.